This might be a little bit loud. I apologize.
Because Nick told me to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Okay, here we go. Dangleclacks? Dangleclacks, is there an echo? Okay. All right. Pow, there it is. Well, hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome and hello. Today is Thursday. It's the right day of the week. Today is Thursday, which means that it is what has come to be known as Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. That's right. Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. Thank you guys for being here. I see Tribal Buddha. It feels like it's been months since I've seen you, buddy. I hope you're doing good. Big Cloud Muffins is here. The microwave oven is here. The 60-watt guy's here. Addy Tooney, New Wave Dave, Spooky Bob, Gunny. Let's go. The Great Seamus, Rocco, Daniel B. Let's go. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys coming out tonight. It should be a really damn hell fun ass vlog. We're gonna do a little bit of script flipping, as it were. Our main goal tonight is to introduce and premiere and debut and taste all of the new collab liquids. I've been secretly, and not so secretly, but I've been secretly working with SuperGood out of the UK for years now. Years. I think I mentioned this liquid line on the vlog in like the 2021 era. Does anybody remember that? We out here now, Ern. You remember that, Ern? It was like 2021. I think I did the first like teaser for what was colloquially known. I was practicing that all day. Colloquially known as the SuperGrimm e-liquid line. It's here. It's here. It's finally here. I'm going to tell the whole story. We're going to talk about it. I have 5 flavors to taste tonight because we tasted the first one in the build stream this week on Twitch. We tasted the pink. Nobody's going to know what the pink is. Nobody knows what the pink means yet, but we tasted the pink. Don't worry. The point of this stream is not to withhold information from you. It's to give you all of the information. Just blow in the wad. Here it is. Here's what we've been working on. Here's the flavors. There's going to be a whole mess of random liquid tastings tonight. But, you know, that's not all. Let me give you a real quick rundown here. Besides, we will get through all of these liquid tastings. We just will. I'm determined tonight. I want to feature every liquid, taste every liquid. It's been about a year. It's been over a year since I had the last samples of this e-liquid. So it's been a while since I personally have got to taste these flavors, and I am overjoyed to jump back into them again. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. In addition to so many liquid tastings, you guys, so many liquid tastings. In addition to the UnCOMMON Eliquids we're going to be tasting tonight. I got a beer. Boom. It's literally right in front of me. You can see the top of the can right there. I'm going to sing happy birthday to you, whether you want me to or not. We're going to talk about what I've been vaping. We're going to talk about what you've been vaping. I do have some news. Last week, the news in the vlog was like a middle school film strip day. You know, we just watched a bunch of videos and got mad at rage videos. Today is just going to be story time with GrimmGreen. All of my focus right now, as far as vaping goes, it's not lawsuits in the United States. It's not legislation in the United States. I am doing nothing but looking at the World Health Organization and their COP10 event coming up and how the UK is going to handle this COP10. We're going to have a little bit of story time with GrimmGreen. We're going to read a great article about how the UK needs to hold their ground firmly for tobacco harm reduction in the face of the World Health Organization. It's going to be a brawl. It's going to be a brawl, you guys. So there's going to be some news. I do have some mail. Pretty sure there's a CD in there from the one and only Patrick Conquest. We do have a retro vaping tonight, which I think is going to end up at the end. That's just the way I have it. Look, I'm not one to argue with the sheet. So we're going by the sheet. Look, I can't argue with the sheet. The sheet's already written. In fact, there is one thing I completely forgot to do that I hate when I forget to do this, but let's just do this now. I think it's this, and here we go. And then let's see, Tyler. No. Okay, I got one birthday tonight. We have no patron birthdays. Tyler Baugh. Look, okay, we're gonna do Tyler Baugh. We might even have to do Jeremy V. No, we won't do Jeremy V. I'll be back home before then. I'll be back home. So if you have any birthday requests, get them in the chat, and hopefully I'll see it. And then if I don't, well, then we'll do better luck next time. So that's what's going on. That's what's coming up. There's a few things I wanted to mention right at the beginning of the stream here. I will be gone next week and the following week. For the next 2 weeks, there will be no GrimmGreen live streams. I'm going to be traveling. This is the one time this year I'm traveling. I'm leaving the country. No, that's a lie. It's not even the one time this year. It's one of the times this year I'm going to be traveling and leaving the country. Next week, you guys, next week, Hall of Vape in Germany. Next Wednesday, I am flying to Germany, and I won't be back home until the 13th of May. I'll be gone 10 days. It's essentially 10 days. Kent and I are going to be at Hall of Vape for both days. We're going to the UK after that for the Birmingham meet. Here's the problem. Tell your friends, tell anybody in the UK, because of a travel scheduling conflict, I'm only going to be at the very first day of the Birmingham Vape Expo. I know, it's dumb. It's the 12th, 13th, and 14th in Birmingham. I will be there on the first day, and the first day only. I'm flying home that Saturday. And that's just, it was either that or nothing. And so I opted for that. And so I get to be at Birmingham for one day. I'll be there the very first day. I just wanted to make sure that that's out there. There won't be a vlog. There won't be any streams for the next 2 weeks. There won't be any vlogs or streams. I can just confidently say that, right? Not in that week. Nope, not that week either. So next week and the week after, there will be no vlogs. There will be no build streams. I'll be traveling in Germany. There'll be plenty of content. I'm planning on having reviews ready to go. I'm planning on uploading videos while we're in Europe with Kent and I to the YouTube. We may try to jump on Twitch at some point and stream at some point. Just, Kent and I traveling around Germany, just goofing off, doing nothing around Germany. That's what we're going to do. So just want to put that out there. That's it. Next week and the week after, there won't be any streams. I'll have, if you really want to know what's going on in my travel life adventures, just follow me on Instagram, dude. I post in my Instagram stories every day. It's my favorite social media. And so all of Germany, all of UK, all of everything is going to be all jammed up in my Instagram stories, without a doubt, for sure. Now, I had another shout out that I wanted to make time for here at the beginning. Just need to find it real quick. And it was a shout out for Mike D. 100% Mike D. Mike D sent me a message, and we're shouting out Mike D, Mike D's family, and Mike D's father. They're going through a damn thing right now, and I don't want to overshare any details or anything like that, but my heart goes out to you, Mike D, to you and your family. So big proper love. Everybody give big proper love to Mike D and his dad and his family, and just shout out to you, Mike D. I hope that's all. I hope you're doing okay. Appreciate you. And sorry, I was reading another part of the message. Oh, you're after some coils. I'll get you coils, Mike D. Don't even trip. No one in my Patreon will be without coils. I refuse. So, Mike D, proper big love to you, Mike D. I appreciate you. Grimm, Breeze Tones and Poon Sauce McNasty are going to hijack my channel while I'm gone to give whittling lessons. Look, that could be a thing. You know, 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you want Poon Sauce to take over my YouTube and give whittling lessons with Adam Breeze Tones? Is that a thing? Is that a thing we should do? No. Okay. I didn't think so. And lastly, very lastly, here at the top, I have a Patreon. You can join. If you don't join the Patreon, literally nothing changes. All my streams, videos, everything here, everything on Twitch, everything everywhere is still all free. But there's a few little perks that come with the Patreon. You get access to a super secret streaming only Instagram account. We do the Monday coffee stream. We do the Wednesday Boosh box stream. We sometimes play the game called see if we can get Nick to follow bands on Spotify. And that's fun. But don't you want to be part of the cool kids? I feel like you want to be part of the cool kids. Look at all these cool kids. Look at all these cool kids hanging out and being cool kids. I especially like this picture because Matt Sinister, at least his name, Matt Sinister's name is on it. And, you know, we're just the cool kids. We're going to be hanging out tonight right after the vlog. Head over to Patreon. Sign up if you want to. There's no pressure. But I just like to throw that out there because, you know, that's my Patreon. It's how I pay my bills. You guys pay my bills. Let me have a quick vape break here. Yeah. It's good. All right. That's good. Well, I guess the first order of business, I think I saw some come in. Before we get to beer, I will do a super chat. Not enough time. Running long. Too long. Gunny, that is very gracious of you. Appreciate you, Gunny, helping me get through work tonight. Thanks for that, Nick. Gunny, I'm here for you. In fact, Gunny, I had a question from Gunny that I'd like to answer literally right now. Gunny posted this just today in the Discord. I didn't see it till just now, so I screen captured it because I knew you'd be here, Gunny. Gunny says, Cabello versus Kumo, thoughts? I've been going on and on about the Kumo recently. When we get to what I've been vaping, you'll see the Kumo. We built it on the build stream. Love the Kumo. Cabello versus Kumo is a really difficult proposition, Gunny man. I personally kind of lean a little bit towards the Kumo just because it's a little bit more simple, A. And 2, if my memory serves me correctly, the airflow for the Cabello is on the top and the airflow for the Kumo is on the side. And I think I prefer that. I think I prefer the airflow on the side. If we're going to go down this road of Cabello versus Kumo, I think as of right now, Gunny man, I think I'm on the Kumo side. Use that information as you see fit. New Wave Dave, bruh, that was very gracious of you. My cat said to let everyone know that if they didn't buy these liquids, he's personally going to pay a visit to each and every one and do unspeakable things to them. Unspeakable things like pin us down, put headphones on us, and force us to listen to that Slayer nu metal album that they released in the 90s. That's unspeakable. You're right, New Wave Dave. That is unspeakable. And knowing what we know about New Wave Dave's cat, I wouldn't even chance it. That's a fist bump for you, but not your cat. Your cat never gets fist bumps. Oh, I guess your cat gets a fist bump now since he's threatening people. Threatening people to buy liquid. Richard H3D, that's very gracious of you. Appreciate you, pimp. Looney Kent haunts my dreams to give Nick $5. Yeah, Loon Kent. It's the thing of nightmares, the bird known as the loon. And then when you mix it with Kent's face, bad things happen, Richard. Bad things happen, Richard. Appreciate you guys. Always appreciate those super chats. One thing that we have to do to start this vlog is beer. I know that's your favorite album, New Wave Dave, so that's why I say that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm just kidding. This is the beer we got tonight. Yeah, force you to listen to Built to Spill. That's not unspeakable, though, Conquest. Being forced to listen to Built to Spill? Don't threaten me with a good time. This is what we're going to drink tonight. I was going to say this is what we're vaping tonight because I read Vape Tricks across the top. But we got a Vape Tricks. I think this is the third time on this vlog live stream that we've had this particular beer. Maybe not with this crowd, but we've had this Vape Tricks before. And one thing, this came from a subscriber, and one thing I try to do when I get a beer from a subscriber is I like to write their name on the bottom with a Sharpie so I can go, oh, thank you to so-and-so for this beer. You tell me. You tell me what that says. I thought it said Michael at first. I was like, that looks like an M-C-A-Y-L. Michael? That's definitely an M. What is that? What letter is that, Nick? What letter is that? An A? Yeah, that could be Michael. Does that say Michael? We're just going to go with Michael, whoever that might be. Michael, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for the Prairie Artisan Ales Vape Tricks. It's a sour. Ain't no 12%ers here tonight. That's a whole other thing. 6%. 6%. Half that. Half that. Yo, freaking yoy, Rhett's beard. Ditch work. Quit your job. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. We're going to be pouring this tonight into Grimm Army pint glass. One of the last few that remain in the world. They're all gone. Quite a bit of a head on this, but it's pouring like a nice pinky cherry color. Like I said, this is a sour. It's a cherry sour ale. Going to wait for that head to die down a little bit before we dig into this. How did you know the M isn't... Oh, what if the M is a W? That makes less sense. That actually makes less sense. Because I clearly see an A. It looks like M-C-I-A-A-L. Maybe that could be someone's name. I don't know. But we're gonna credit the ambiguous Michael for this beer here, right here. It's a sour, and sours aren't necessarily my super jam, but I've had a few really good sours recently, and so I want to revisit Vape Tricks. I love cherry. Who doesn't love cherry? Everybody loves cherry flavor. I love cherry flavor. Scott Madison, welcome. Cheers, you guys. Cheers. Yeah, it's crazy sour. Instantly flushed. I felt all of the blood in my body rush straight to my face. I instantly started feeling like flushed and sweaty. It's real jowly. That jowly sensation of tangy, brightness, acidity, that's all happening right there. The cherry is great. It's a bright, juicy cherry skins, very tart, astringent. My mouth is watering literally right now. My mouth is watering literally right now just thinking about what this brew tastes like. Yeah, it's delightful. It's dry. That's how I would describe this, is dry. It's like drinking a sour cherry champagne or something like that. It's just super bubbly, super effervescent, super crispy, real astringent and drying. This could pair with it. I think one of the old desk warriors here from last week I was tempted to pull this setup down like 5 different times, but then every time I vaped it, I went, nope, you're staying up. What I'm talking about is, I don't even remember the name of this. The Geek Vape Touch, Squirida on top, and some fresh batch from Twisted Timmy's. I think this is going to be top notch. Let me know if anything's too loud, too quiet, anything. Try to have a pretty professional stream over here, so I don't like a lot of dangle clacks. That's why we never have dangle clacks here. Yeah, great. That's great. Honestly, I think any fruity-based vape would go really well with this. In fact, we could try some Super Lunar Sweet Mango. I was planning on re-wicking this, but let's go for it. It's fine. It's good. Normal. I do this all the time. Bro. It's good. It's good pairing. Yeah, it was good. So good it made my eyes water. Damn. Well, you know, I guess my brain got confused with all that vapor and liquid kind of mixing around in the same chamber. It was like, no, some of this beer is going to go in your lungs. So that's where we went. Maybe that's a bad pairing. Maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. I need to hydrate with something that's not sour cherry alcohol. I'm a noob. I'm new here. Look, hey, everybody drinks beer differently, you know? And so sometimes I like to cough. I like to pour it in my lungs. I live that vape life all the time, you guys. And if there's a beer called Vape Tricks, I inhale it. I don't drink it. Okay. There we go. Woo! Okay. Hey, that was a little detour right there. That's fine. I like coughing. I like watering from my eyes. I like my face turning red. It's my favorite. Yes, I choose to look like this. Okay. Now then. Delicious beer. What a delicious beer. What a delicious pairing. I hope everybody has something. Wait, what was this, Jake Scrapwood? And above your head, breathe? And above your head, breathe. Put my arms above my head and then breathe. Well, that helped. That helped. It definitely helped. You might see a sponsor somewhere on this vlog. YouTube tells you that it's a sponsor. The coldest water bottle has been the official sponsor of the Mother Truckin' Thursday, Mother Truckin' Vlog Day for 2 years now. This is still my first water bottle, covered in stickers. I've had to purchase a second top cap straw thing because I chewed all the blue rubber off of this and had to replace it. And so I've been through the second one of that, but there'll be a link in the description. You can use the code GRIMM. It gives you a little bit of money off. A little bit of money goes in my pocket, helps support this channel. Very appreciative. And come on, hydration. Hydration is the most important thing. Oh, yeah. Right? Kent, I don't think you could vape the Vape Tricks. I think there's too much water content in it. You might be able to, you think you could cook down Vape Tricks in like a pot till it's like a goo? And then like get like the Vape Tricks essence out of it without all the carbonation and water and liquid and then turn that into a flavor? I'm not saying anybody should do that. I'm just saying nobody has. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's done that. Delicious. All right. Well, I'm going to take a break and continue coughing my face off, but we're going to talk real quickly about what I've been vaping. If you want to know how the system works and what I've actually been vaping out of the way too much stuff on my desk, then we got to go out to the living room. We got to talk to Living Room Guy. So real quickly, I feel like I need to explain how this system works. So these things out here on the couch and the what I've been vaping, you know, out here on the couch in the living room in front of my spot on the, in front of the TV, these products out here, these devices and vapes and stuff out here don't just always sit out here. Every Monday, everything from around the house and the living room makes its way back into my office. So I can keep stock of just everything that I have and look at all the ridiculous setups I have and go, say things like, oh, I really need to clean that stuff out. I never do, but what I'll do is everything goes back into the office. On Monday, it's whatever. I'm just working. I'm in my office. I'm vaping. And then when I leave my office and I come out here to hang out with my wife, to eat dinner, to watch, I don't know, The Good Place, I'll bring whatever I was vaping at my desk like that day. It's usually a pod and like whatever mod banger that I'm usually rocking, and that makes its way out here, and I vape it out here. Over the course of the week, my favorite things just trickle out here, and this is the way that I legitimately keep track of the things that I've really been vaping and the things that I truly, truly love. So with that said, let's get into pocket pods. It's the Iron Fist and the Cross 3 Nano right now. They're just, they're both really doing it for me in a severe way. I didn't think I'd like the Iron Fist as much as I do, but I just do. This consistently makes its way out to the couch. When I think of my couch mod, this is one of the devices that actually may just live out here. It's the Stubby 21. The Stubby tank's on the inside. It's in mouth to lung. I have an Oleg drip tip. I've got 12 milligram Deep Cuts Guava Vinylin Vapor on the inside. We've seen this a bunch. We're going to see it again. Almost all Boros these days are just becoming mouth to lung machines to me. There's a disposable out here. It's the Turk disposable. It's the orange one. I don't even know what flavor it is. It gets just random sporadic use. Literally every time I put it in my mouth though, I go, fuck, that's good. Fuck, that's good. Mother Truckin' Cuomo on top of the Mother Truckin' Mix 2 from Aspire. This is, look, we set this up on Tuesday on the build stream. The very first UnCOMMON Eliquid that we tasted. We already tasted one. It's in here. It's the pink. I don't know what number it is. It's the pink. Lemon raspberry chocolate cream pastry. If there's a better RDTA than the Kumo, I don't want to know about it. Lux XR Max is out here. The Lux XR Max has been getting reviewed. It's been a bit of a pocket pod, but that's just because I'm trying to use it as much as humanly possible. It does not do a mouth to lung, so it's just restricted lung. With that said, even with 12 milligram, this restricted lung is quite nice. Satisfying. Second to lastly, this is my new obsession, the Crypt Tanks. The Crypt Tanks from Suicide Mods are like my favorite new Boro accessory of my entire life. Those fiddly Boro tanks with the glass that you have to slide down and fill it up. Goodbye. Good riddance, in my opinion. These Crypt Tanks rule. Their front fill, it's amazing. It's given my billet box stuff a whole new life, and the MV from Monarchy Poland is in here. Mouth to lung with a Twisted Timmy micro-fused Clapton. Same 12 milligram, Deep Cuts Guava, Jelly, Vinylin Vapor. If I had to pick a setup, this is it. The Astro with the MV and the FLT and the mouth to lung. You could take away everything that I have and leave me this. I'm cool. I'm cool. This is something you could also leave me with and I'd be totally cool. It's the Gunmetal Gray Empire. That's a P22 on top from Monarchy Poland. The non-whistling squonking atomizer. the Twisted Timmy's caramel corn funnel cake. What's the name of the liquid? It's the blue. It's in the blue bottle. It's the blue label. I literally cannot remember it, but it's in here. It's in the bottle. It's in the RDA. This is a flavor banger, and I really like it. All right. Well, this might be coming back to the desk with me. This is like the top tier. This is all I want to vape. Here's where we part ways. Living room guy signing off. Back to the other guy. Yeah, one thing you already saw. Thanks, living room guy. One thing you already saw that's been a desk warrior. Geek Vape Touch Squirida. This isn't a combo that I ever really would have set up on my own. I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm glad these ended up together. I've been much enjoying this Geek Vape Touch again after my initial run with it. And the Squirida, I forgot it turns me into a thummy, though I forgot I'm thummy with it. Fresh batch from Twisted Timmy's is in there. My other cloud chaser, my other desk cloud chaser. I love this. I love this Geek Vape Aegis Legend 2 because it's the 18650 version and it's smaller and slicker. I really like that. And then the Twisted Messes 1. The Twisted Messes V1 on top with deep cuts, side F. I don't know. It's the Apple Psycho Cruller. Apple Psycho Cruller. I don't know. I just can't get enough of it. It's, I'm going to say it. It's damn hell ass good. Michael Redfern, keeping it real on Twitch with those emojis. I appreciate you. I don't like getting thummy with it though, Sally S. I really don't. Like even when I hold this, finger. When I hold this, it's finger. When I hold this, it's finger. When I hold that, it's finger. If I want to hold this in my right hand and hit it with the finger, the screen is against my palm, and that is wholly uncomfortable. I can put it in my left hand and be a finger guy, but you know, I'm right-handed, so that's just the way it rolls. May never take this setup down. This recently got rewicked. This is the Proxima single 18650. It's got a dicodes on the inside. That is the Brunhilde in mouth to lung. Top coiler straight from Germany, topped with a drip tip from Ukraine. We got Oleg drip tip on top. Sokka's Mind Eraser is on the inside of this. I can hear Sewer Rug yelling at his little computer right now. It's Mindbender. A really good mouth to lung liquid. It's my palate cleansing liquid. When I've had too much, it's like too much mango, too much bakery, too much this, too much that. I grab Sokka's Curse. I just go bananas on it. It like levels out my palate. It's a nice, crispy, fresh flavor. Damn hell ass good. Another mouth to lung that I've been rocking a lot on the desk. It's the Jeremy V gift of the E-Leaf iStick Pico in custom stabilized wood. Oh no! Oh no! I think I broke this. Jeremy V. I think I broke this. Oh no, it's just been sitting here. Look. Oh no, you think I can glue that back down? Oh, this is literally like, this is my favorite desk banger. I love looking at it. I like holding it. I like using it. And it's broken. I think I broke it. Damn it. But it's the dwarf on top. Mouth to lung goodness. Amaretto pear from Poet is on the inside. Yeah, with motor oil in it. With motor oil. That's actually motor oil in there. It's not. It's a very steeped bottle of... Where did my mouth to lung bottles go? It's a very steeped bottle of this. It's Poet. It's called Amaretto Pear. Amaretto Nightcap, rather. 12 milligram, 50-50. It's just been steeping for years. Years. Flavor's still good. Flavor is still good, and I'm still vaping it, and now I have to be very gentle with this iStick. Yeah, super glue was what I was thinking. But I don't want it gooshing out the side. I don't want any super glue gooshing out the side. Man, that bums me out so bad. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. It's made custom. Steve, it's made custom by a dude on Etsy. I don't remember his name, but he takes the iStick and removes the body and then puts on his own handmade wooden body for it. So you get this nice ovally seamless design with custom wood. It's sick. For a single 18650, it's so sick. But I broke it. I haven't dropped this. What have I been doing? Maybe I should. What am I doing? It's just delicious. It's just damn hell ass good. And that's it. Like, that's the gamut of what I've been vaping. Like, the nitrous is still here, but it needs to be taken down and cleaned. I'm still testing out Kent's RDA. I don't want to show you guys that yet. Last week's Retro Vape, still sitting here. The Armadillo, or from, no, that was Buildstream. Armadillo sitting here. That QP Designs is still sitting here. It hasn't been getting much use. The Hastur is sitting here. Hasn't been getting much use. Few pods have been sitting here not getting much use. The Novo 5's been getting a shit ton of use, but Wood glue? Wood glue. Wood glue. Wood glue? Wood glue might work. Wood glue could be a thing. Yeah, let me try that. Mick, good call. Let me try that. I'm going to try to tighten this screw down real quick. I don't want to mess it up further. I think it's pulled out. Yeah, it's definitely pulled out in some way. Oh, I don't even have the correct. Oh, no, that worked. Mick Blizzard, you're the MVP, bro. Oh, no, okay, no, that didn't work. Never mind. I mean, you're still the MVP, but it didn't work. It's okay. Well, I'm confident. I'm confident that we can use some sort of glue or wood glue to get that fixed and back up and running. Damn, that bums me out. But still, that's it. That's what I've been vaping. Pam, I need to give a very super special, heartfelt shout out to PSS in the chat. Pam, you helped me out tremendously getting these liquids here, and I can't thank you enough. I still will cover the shipping. If you tell me how much the shipping costs, I will cover the shipping. I will cover the shipping. Resonant? We'll see. You know? Damn, that upsets me. That's like super upsetting, dude. Damn it. Oh well. We'll get it fixed. We'll just do it, and it'll be great. So, I don't even remember where we were. Oh, we just did what I've been vaping. So that's what I've been vaping. What we can do literally right now, let's talk real quick about what you guys have been vaping, and then we'll do our first liquid tasting. Yeah. That's right. It's Assignment Planet Globe time. I want to see what you're vaping. I want to see your bangers. I want to see your daily drivers. I want to see the most expensive device you've ever purchased. I want to see it all. Send them on over to me. Nick@GrimmGreen.com. Just mark your subject, Assignment Planet Globe. Chances are I'll see the attachment. It'll get filed and used accordingly on this here stream. But I have a few from people out there who've been apparently vaping. Ben popping in there with the Orange Empire. Ben writes and says, Dear Nick, been a long time viewer of the channel, going back to 2012. I got into vaping starting with the Halo G6, but was never very impressed with it. Eventually upgraded to regulated mods in the Nautilus Mini, Kanger Subtank Mini. At the time, it was not what I thought, and I was going to be, and I stopped vaping, sold all of my gear. Sold all of his gear in 2012. Fast forward to 2022, and he's gotten into smoking cigars, and at one point he was having 5 cigars a week, which is crazy expensive. During that time off, I'd gotten away from the vape community, and then I stumbled back onto one of your pod videos, started watching all the pod reviews, bought a Caliburn G2, fell back in love with vaping. After a few months, I upgraded to the Vaporesso Swag PX80 and recently bought the Empire and Sith RDA as my first RDA setup. I just got everything set up, and I've realized there's a lot to learn when it comes to RDAs, and that's what is so fun. Fuck yeah, Ben. That is what's so fun. Wanted to thank you for all of your content, advocacy, and knowledge that has helped me and many others get into vaping. The vlog is one of those things I look forward to on a weekly basis. Hashtag replay crew. Thanks for all you do, Ben, over there in the Carolinas. Ben, listen, bro, I appreciate it. And it's cool. Like, you have a cool story of vaping and then not vaping and then vaping again. I hope you enjoy literally everything in front of you. I hope you enjoy that Sith. I have a few tips and tricks there for the Sith. If you watch my Sith RDA review, have a few little tips and tricks that might help you out, Ben. But appreciate you. Welcome back. You know, smoke free every day. Christine V sent in this like really incredibly well lit photo. What looks like in the kitchen, but it's just so well lit. Anyway, Christine writes in and says, Hey, Nick, hope this email finds you well. Here are some of my daily bangers. Living in New York, it can be difficult to get new gear and liquids, but we're still here and we're not smoking. Hell yeah. I quit smoking in 2015, shortly after my father passed from smoking-related illnesses. So sorry to hear that. That's one of those things that I could go the rest of my life without hearing someone tell me that their father, mother, uncle, aunt, brother, sister, sibling, grandfather, great-grandfather has died from smoking-related illnesses. It's one of those really horrible things that I think is one of the things that makes the vape community such a passionate community, is that many of us have dealt with family relatives. We've watched family members smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke and die. And then we go, no more. We go, no. We go, no. It's unfortunately one of the things that brings us together is this, like, you know, my grandfather died of lung cancer. He started smoking in World War II, left the United States a non-smoker, went to war, started smoking, came back, died. Lung cancer. Horrible. And that's one of the things that I remember when I'm talking to people about vaping and tobacco harm reduction. It's literally people's lives on the lines, man. Anyway, smoking. I didn't even keep reading, and I lost my mother due to complications from diabetes and heart disease. Christine, my heart goes out to you. I quit smoking. She says, your channel helps so many people on their journey away from combustible tobacco. I wanted to personally thank you for being such a supportive advocate, not just for vaping, but for the people it saves. Thank you, Christine. AKA 1965 Sparkle, AKA the Compassion and Cucumbers Vegan Podcast. We've seen Christine in the chat at least a bunch of times. I know, at least 50. I don't know. There's just a number off the top of my head. Thanks, Christine. And you got like one of my favorite squonkers, the Asmodus Luna recurve on top. You got one of my favorite regulated mods, the Revenant with a Turk on top. And then you have some sort of tube with a K-Fun on top. Like, these are all with DHD tips and everything. That's crazy. I love this. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Let's see. I got like two more here. Jesse sent in his email. Jesse says, Grimm, here's my daily bangers. Hopefully I'll see him on the vlog. Most of these are in some way inspired by your videos and opinions. Thanks for what you do. Been smoke-free 12 years now, and I'm 30. Your videos have made that wholly easier. Take care, Jesse. Fuck yeah, Jesse. Thank you for sending this in. I don't know what I'm looking at. That's a Weenax K1. That's an RTA on top of a Vaporesso Gen. That's a billet box with a Punisher leather wrap on it. And that is good choice. Excellent choice there with the Orion V2. And then some sort of disposable. I'm assuming it tastes delicious. Appreciate that, Jesse. Thanks for sending that in. We got one more Assignment America. And you guys, if you want your pictures, like Jesse, like Christine, like Ben, featured on this here vlog live stream, you can send them on over to me one more time. Nick@GrimmGreen.com. Just mark your subject. Assignment Planet Club. We'll be good to go. Lastly, we got one here from Ryan. Ryan sends in, he says, hey, Nick, it's your boy Severed from Redding, California. 11 years vaping, and the lead still hasn't got me. Yeah, all those heavy metals, you know, the real cost of vaping is all the heavy metals. Just want to say thank you for all you do. Here is a sample of my finger bangers. Relo 2.3, there it is. OBS engine, nice. 21700 with the Omir Wasp Nano. The V-Class, yeah, the V-Class rules. The Fetch with the RBA and a little UCAN for my concentrates. Skip around the room, love you, dude. Hell yeah, skip around the room. Skip around the room. I don't know. We didn't sing happy birthday yet, but skip around the room, Ryan. I love it. God, I love seeing everybody's vape gear. I love seeing new stuff that I've never seen before. I like seeing people, you know, I like seeing people use something that I never used or only used for a little bit, or like I had a brief love affair with and then I just don't use it anymore. It's cool. It's just cool. Thank you guys for sending in your stuff. You can always send them over to me, Nick@GrimmGreen.com. I mean, vape tricks though. Vape tricks. What else do you need in your life besides vape tricks? Honestly. Yeah, what I've been vaping? Yeah, Assignment America. Okay, you guys. Let's do we've been going too long. We need to taste the liquid. I'm getting antsy here. I just want to taste the damn liquids. So the first thing I'm going to do, how does this poll end up at 50-50? How does this poll end up at 50-50? I'm ending it. Nobody else even gets to vote. That's too perfect. That is too fucking perfect. I'm going to screenshot this real quick. 50% of you said you would vape 100% mung bean in a pod. 50% of you said you would vape 100% PG cinnamon in a sub tank. That's bold. I would have just not done that poll. I guess if I had to choose, it would be the mung bean. So, you guys, we're going to taste all of these, with the exception of that one, because we've already tasted it. We're going to taste all these, and you guys are going to help me decide the order that we're going to taste them. So let's do yellow and blue first. So yellow or blue. Now, you guys have to vote on yellow or blue, okay? Here's the yellow, here's the blue. Yellow and blue. I suppose you'd like to know the flavor profiles of these two flavors, though. Vote between yellow and blue is a vote between the yellow, sweet mango raspberry iced tea. Oh, baby! Sweet mango raspberry iced tea. Or the blue, snickerdoodle vanilla ice cream cinnamon. Snickerdoodle vanilla ice cream, sweet mango raspberry iced tea. One of these is going to get tasted literally within the next few minutes. Please vote right now. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Funky, okay? Funky. While people are voting, looks like blue's pulling way ahead. While people are voting, real quick, I'll just tell you, these flavors, these flavors have been in the work for a really, really long time. Really long time. We wanted these flavors to be like nothing you've ever had before. And I know a lot of liquid vendors say that, and I know liquid vendors have been saying that since 2016. Oh yeah, well, we have a cereal, but trust me when I say it's not like other people's cereal, it's better. And then you taste it and it is like everybody else's cereal. This isn't a case of that. This is a case of, I wanted flavors that I don't feel ever really existed, A, and two, these flavors are deep. These are deep flavors. That's why there's multiple flavor descriptors on there. It's not just a mango iced tea. It's not just a snickerdoodle cookie. These are deep, layered, delicious, sweet flavors. I'm sorry, I'm going to be hyping these up, but I can't wait. Let's just go. Blue. All right, blue. So, blue won. I'm going to end that poll right now. Blue won, 56% of the votes. We are going to taste the Snickerdoodle vanilla ice cream. Snickerdoodle vanilla ice cream. This was the last flavor that we worked on. This was the last flavor that was in development. And tonight, I'm going to taste it out of this. Yes. This is the clutch. Put it on the clutch. This is the clutch. That's a recoil RDA there on top. Guess let me show you the build real quick while we're up here. Yeah. It's just some nice aliens in there. I'm expecting a lot of flavor. All these liquids are, at least the short fills, they're designed for lunging. They're just designed for lunging. That's how I tasted all of them as we were going through the development process. It's how I tasted, we did the pink, which if anybody's curious about the pink real quick. Yeah, this one's a complicated flavor. Raspberry, lemon, chocolate, cream, choux pastry. It's delicious. I mean, it's incredible. If you don't like lemon zest throughout your liquid, this one might not be the one for you. Thankfully, I do like lemon zest, raspberry, cream, chocolate, and choux pastry. It's beyond delightful, beyond delightful. Let me do a quick knuckle and make sure I remember how this tastes. Get out of here. So here's why we did this flavor. Here's why we did this flavor is snickerdoodles. How great are snickerdoodles, right? How great are they? And also, how come there's never been a snickerdoodle e-liquid? Oh, you're saying that there is. Here's the thing. They're all gross. Every time someone tries to put cinnamon in an e-liquid, it becomes gross. It just tastes bad. It tastes like earthy dirt to me every time cinnamon's in a vape. That natural cinnamon flavor, it's not my favorite. It's just not. But this cinnamon, this snickerdoodle cookie with vanilla ice cream and cinnamon dusting is glorious. It's glorious. It's unbelievable. I initially didn't really want to put cinnamon in the description of it because of people like me who are put off by cinnamon, who come across cinnamon and go, yeah, maybe I'll pass on that one because it's cinnamon. Don't sleep on this. Don't pass on this cinnamon. The cinnamon slaps your dick. Oh, yeah. Look at those recoil O-rings. All right, cheers. Here we go. Let's get into this blue. It's so good. I can't wait for people to taste these liquids. This is unbelievable. The whole line, pardon me, sour. Making me jowly. What's up, Cherokee? We're about to taste some UnCOMMON. We're about to taste some mother trucking blue. UnCOMMON. Oh, here, let's switch to this camera. This camera's better camera. Blue UnCOMMON in the clutch. Boom, let's go. Holy fuck, that's exactly as I remember it. It's flawless. This liquid is flawless. This is not a summer liquid to me. This is a winter Christmas liquid to me, and maybe the only reason I'm making that association in my head is because the last time I had this was during Christmas time. I think it was Christmas 2021 that I had the last of this e-liquid. Unbelievable. The snickerdoodle cookie, here's what I picture in my head. Ready? It's so good. Here's what I picture in my head. Snickerdoodle cookie. Snickerdoodle cookie. Ice cream on top. And then not like a dusting of cinnamon, but like a Cinnabon, like frosting. But the frosting has cinnamon in it. You know, it's like that cinnamon frosting paste. It's like a cookie and then maybe a little bit of cinnamon frosting paste and then some ice cream, creamy vanilla ice cream on top. That's 100% what I get from this liquid. 800%. And it's awesome out of a dripper. It's radical out of a dripper. Yeah, yep. Cherokee Vapor, 100%. Cherokee Vapor in the chat says, well, as a DIY person, only takes a small amount of cinnamon, too much, and it goes sideways very fast. Yes. It's seemingly a microscopic amount goes sideways really, really fast. This is everything I love. It's deep, it's rich, it's layered. There are layers of this. Sometimes you get like a buttery cookie, and other times it's like cinnamon frosting with the ice cream, and it's very dense. It's very layered. These flavors, like SuperGood, took just ideas and went, okay, okay, sure, we can do that. Snickerdoodle ice cream, vanilla, sugar, sure, we can do that. And then they did. And it constantly blows me away. SuperGood are masters of what they do in their mixing. To answer literally everybody's question in chat that I keep seeing, I can't put links in the description or in the chat to where you can purchase these things. Just can't. YouTube won't let me. But what I can tell you to do is go follow this link. Go to GrimmGreen.com/SuperGood. Go to GrimmGreen.com/SuperGood. I just whipped this page up today, but most of the information is there, as well as other things that people might need. It's not a Red Hots cinnamon. It's a natural snickerdoodle vanilla ice cream, rich, delicious bakery niceness. Niceness, going with it. God, it's so good. It's so good. This was my favorite for a while while we were going through it. I've just never had a good snickerdoodle cookie, and this is they're magicians. SuperGood are magicians at what they do. It's crazy to me that they take, these were literally just ideas. I was like, what about like a raspberry, lemon, chocolate, like puff pastry? And they're like, oh, okay, we can do that. I thought, well, challenge accepted. Here we go. I'm so stoked on this. So stoked to be working with SuperGood. Let's vape a little bit more of this snickerdoodle cookie, because we're about to have some story time. We're about to have some story time with old Grimm. Kind of flits, but less lame. I'm just kidding, buddy. It's vanilla ice cream, baby. And it's everything. Oh, that's delicious. All right, so blue is set up. Blue's going here. These are color coded. They're also going to be numbered as well. But I don't know what I did with those photos. They're all going to be numbered. Where'd the numbers go? Ah, yes. Here we go. Yes. So blue is going to be number 1. Uncommon number 1. Uncommon number 1 is the blue. It's the cookie. It's baller. Oh, we have so many more liquids to taste tonight, you guys. So many more delicious liquids. I can't wait. But before we get into that,
F the FDA.
That's right. We have to do a little bit of news. Story time with GrimmGreen. The numbers are on the numbers are somewhere where they can be found. Okay. Just want to make sure. I'm sure you could ask for the blue. Like, walk into a shop and ask for the blue uncommon, and they might go, oh, okay. So good. Let's have one more vape here before we get mad at news and advocacy. So good. So GD good. All right, so there's kind of two really well-written articles about this. The UK must not give in to anti-vaping zealots. This is what I was talking about kind of at the beginning. I was talking about all I'm focused on is COP10. The World Health Organization holds COP every year, Conference of Parties. They have other meetings, but this is the one about tobacco. COP10 is about tobacco. What was the other one? 28 was about climate change, and they invite anybody and everybody, and the media's there and everybody's there. For some reason, a little bit fishy, for some reason, the Tobacco Conference of Parties that the World Health Organization holds, they just don't allow people in. They don't allow viewers, they don't allow spectators, they don't allow anybody who has ever had any ties ever to any tobacco company in the history of time. They don't allow in photographers, they don't allow video, they don't allow media. They like to do their tobacco deals behind closed doors away from the public eye. That's what they like to do. And at COP9 in 2021, I thought for sure that vaping was going to come up. I thought for sure that they were going to talk about harm reduction. They didn't. What they did at COP9 was said, oh, we're going to wait until COP10. 2 years from now, we'll talk about vaping. 2 years is now here. And the UK has to go to the Conference of Parties and wreck shop. Like, they have to represent vapors and harm reduction. This is a really great article. The UK must not give in to the anti-vaping zealots. This was written by Martin Cullip, who, if you don't follow him on Twitter, you should follow him on Twitter. This is a great article, but this is the one we're not going to be reading because I would like to read this one from express.co.uk because it was written by MPs in the UK, politicians essentially. MPs in the UK wrote this, and it's a quick little read. We have to support the UK, and we have to give the UK all the encouragement that the vape community can give the UK going into COP10. It says here, Britain must stand up to the World Health Organization on vaping to save millions of lives. Stand up to the World Health Organization. I didn't think I'd ever be in a position where we're standing up to the World Health Organization, but here we are. Let's remember our forgotten smokers. Take on the World Health Organization and do all we can to achieve that smoke-free future together, right? The MPs and vice chairs of the APPG for vaping. So the APPG is the All Parliamentary something group about harm reduction. I think that's what that stands for. It'll tell us in this article. Don't even trip. You ready? Story time. We all know someone who still smokes, and we all have felt their struggles as they battled to quit. It's not for a lack of trying or willpower. Smoking is a pernicious addiction that kills 75,000 people every year in the United Kingdom, with 6.6 million people, or more than 13% of the adult population, continuing the habit. As vice chairs of the all-party parliamentary group for vaping in Westminster, we have both seen the benefits that vapes offer smokers, allowing them to move away from smoking-related diseases and death towards a less harmful alternative. Public Health England, now the Office for Health and Improvement and Disparities, saw it too, as early as 2015 in its expert independent evidence review, which concluded that vapes are 95% less harmful than combustible tobacco, and have the potential to help smokers quit. See, we're on a good path already. We can be proud as a country. Not me, but Britons, you Brits. You can be proud as a country that Public Health England was one of the first government agencies in the world tasked with the role of protecting and improving the nation's health, to recognize the important role vaping can play in supporting tobacco harm reduction. There are now 2.5 million ex-smokers in the UK thanks to vapes. 2.5 million! What up, Chasing Clouds and Flavor Reviews? This is why we welcomed the comments earlier this month from the Minister of Public Health, Neil O'Brien, when he reaffirmed the government's commitment to vaping as a way to achieve UK's ambitions for a smoke-free future by 2030. If we are going to hit that target, however, we must do two things. First is to defend the nation's public health from those around the world who would try and force the UK to chart a different and, in our view, more harmful course. Don't you just love that sentence? In Panama this November, the World Health Organization will hold the 10th conference of its Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, the FCTC's COP10. Yeah. Contrasted with the transparency and openness of COP26, the more well-known climate change conference where the UK showed global leadership on the world stage, COP10 in Panama will see decisions taken not so much in smoke-filled rooms, but certainly behind closed doors, away from the scrutiny of the press and the public. It's no secret in the public health circles that, despite the wealth of available evidence, the World Health Organization is rabidly anti-vaping. It foams at the mouth trying to enact the vision of Michael Bloomberg, the billionaire U.S. philanthropist who has spent hundreds of millions of pounds stamping out all nicotine use, regardless of the demonstrable potential that vaping has to help smokers around the world to quit. I love the UK being skeptical of Mike Bloomberg. I love that. There might be people from the UK in here. What's up, Jedi? Why aren't you at Disney World? You have a pass? Go. You have a pass? Go. I'm just kidding, buddy. Happy to see you here. Imagine being in the UK. Susie lady, imagine being in the UK, being an MP in the UK, being like up in the government offices of the UK. And you go, well, no, harm reduction, yep, smoking's dropping. All right, let's keep doing this. And then imagine a pompous American billionaire tries to come into your country and change the course of your public health. and go, no, you should be banning these things. We're the World Health Organization. We want to ban these things. And the UK government's going, okay, no, A, and two, what are you, out of your mind? Imagine being in that position where you're like, oh, this is going really good. Yeah, you guys, tobacco harm reduction is really great in vaping. What's that? What's that? A billionaire from America wants to change our public health legislation? Imagine the fire that's lit under their ass to take down Mike Bloomberg at this stage. I feel like Mike's not going to get away with it, and that makes me so happy. Despite the UK being the largest financial contributor to the FCTC since it started meeting at the first COP back in 2006, we have been unable to influence the World Health Organization or pursue most of the other nations who attend it that vaping can help 1 billion smokers around the world stop. Imagine that frustration. Imagine being the country that donates the most money to the World Health Organization. But they won't listen to you. They will just straight up won't listen to you. They go, nah, I think we're all set on vaping. We know it's bad. That's unbelievable. I would be raging. I'd be raging if I was in the UK right now. We know that it works, and we need to continue to champion it. Hell yeah, we do, UK. But if the World Health Organization and COP10 are determined to go in a direction that is not in our national interests, despite all the evidence, then we must seriously question whether it is fit for purpose and if we want to continue using British taxpayers' money to pay for it. Neither of us are smokers, nor do we vape. This is the two MPs speaking now. Neither of us are smokers, nor do we vape. And in a perfect world, we prefer that nobody use nicotine products at all. But in this country, there are still 6.6 million forgotten smokers for whom vaping hasn't worked. Which brings us to the second thing we must do to achieve a smoke-free future by 2030. We need to look at what else we can do to help these forgotten smokers quit. Yeah. Forgotten smokers. Isn't it crazy how we switched so quickly? We pivoted so quickly from you need to quit smoking because those will kill you to you need to quit nicotine because it's addictive. The World Health Organization, in the span of 2 years, went from, we need to stop people from smoking because it's literally killing everybody, to, well, nope, now, in addition to stopping smoking, everybody needs to stop nicotine because it's addictive. Moving the goalposts much, World Health Organization. It kills me. It kills me. Yeah, here you go. We know that smoking causes multiple types of cancer and disease, but we don't want you to vape because we don't know the long-term side effects. Yep, that's exactly it. That is 100% it. That is a don't use the fire escape even if the house is on fire because the stairs might be slippery. Don't use the fire escape. The stairs might be slippery. Look, I'm not against like a precautionary principle. I'm not against being like cautiously optimistic about something, but they're directly keeping smokers smoking. Directly. If I was a smoking adult and I didn't know anything about vaping or anything, I'm just watching the news and I see that the World Health Organization is anti-vaping, I'm going to keep smoking. I'm just going to keep smoking. It's bananas to me. So that's what I got for the, vaping liquid is highly flammable, World Health Organization. Demonstrably false. Demonstrably false. We did that on a live stream. We tried to light e-liquid on fire. Just didn't light on fire. World Health Organization, well, it's flammable, it's toxic, lung injuries. Yeah. All those lung injuries from 2019 that were solely concentrated in the Midwest of America. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. It still surprises me that CDC was able to trick so many people with EVALI. Seems so funny to me. It almost feels like CDC kept feeling like they can't believe they kept getting away with this. They're like, no, it's vaping. No one who believes in EVALI went, how come this is only happening in America and vaping is proliferated throughout the rest of the world? Why is this, A, only happening in America, 2, only happening in a few states in America, and D, happening in a few states in America that are currently, prohibition states as far as cannabis goes? All those things could have contributed to it. No, but okay, CDC, it's just vaping. Okay. I can't believe they got away with that so long. It's one of those things like, you can just repeat a lie and it eventually just becomes the truth. The youth vaping epidemic is the perfect example. I remember railing about the youth vaping epidemic when they first announced it, and I kept saying, prove it, prove it. You can't just keep saying it without proving it, and they never proved it. You know why? You know why? There was never a youth vaping epidemic. Didn't exist. Made up. Fantasy is what it was. What's up, Harley? What's up, Harley and the manager watching right now? Anyway, enough being mad at the World Health Organization, but we should always continue to be mad at the World Health Organization because they accept and embrace harm reduction for literally everything else. You want clean injection sites? We got them. World Health Organization on board. Safe supply? Absolutely. Harm reduction for drug users? 100%, which I'm on board with too. Undeniably. But then when it comes to people who smoke cigarettes, World Health Organization just goes, you can just smoke and die. That's fine. We don't need newer technologies or emerging, novel, safer nicotine products for harm reduction. That's ridiculous, you filthy smoker. Just quit or die, you filthy smoker. Love it. Let's go check in on some super chats. I'll put links to the things that I talked about in the description of this video, and we're getting over to the super chats right as Mary's edibles are kicking in. I love this. Let's see what's going on. Oops, went too far. You ever go too far? Went too far. Let's see. Whoa, shit. I'm sorry. Where did I leave off? That's right. Richard Loon Kent haunts his dreams. Hey, Georgia boy. Just because, hey, Grimm, I love you, bro. Hey, Georgia boy. Love you, bro. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're feeling good, Georgia boy. I've been thinking about you, man. Hope you're doing good. Tribal Buddha in with the chat, super chat of the beast. Just some dots. You didn't say anything. You didn't have to, Tribal Buddha. I appreciate you. Ray Buildable. Here's a little something from God to a slave. I never should have been let out the fucking microwave. I'm always planning. I'm running amok. I shouldn't give a shit, but I don't give a fuck. Since I was a scum dog. I can sing all of the Solomonizer from beginning to end. Don't challenge me, Ray Buildable. Don't challenge me. Let's hear Solomonizer Grimm version. Love you, bro. Yo freaking yoy. Also, Meg, stop being so loud. I could hear that too. Even while she's at work. It's crazy. It's crazy. My ears ringing. Tinnitus. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That's just from Megs. The great Seamus. Very gracious of you, Seamus. Happy you got your passport sorted. We'll miss you next week. Enjoy Hall of Vape in Birmingham. I will. I'm planning on it. This Hall of Vape trip has been the most stressful thing I've ever dealt with. And it's just because passport things. And my passport arrived. I got my new passport and it was like nail biter, but I finally got it. And just so you know, there are third-party companies out there. This is one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced in my life dealing with the federal government, because if I wanted a new passport, I could go to the post office or go to the passport office, fill out the paperwork, take the picture, provide the documents, and then they go, okay, well, in 4 to 6 weeks, you'll get your passport. You go, okay, I guess that's how long it takes. And then if you're renewing it, sometimes it's a little bit less. Sometimes it's like 4 to 5 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks you have to wait for your passport. If you're renewing it, you go, okay, that's just, I guess, how long the process takes. There are third-party companies out there who, I don't know exactly how it works, don't even know if it's on the up and up, but you can pay them money and they will force your passport like through the system in like less than 24 hours. It was like a 4-day turnaround. It was unbelievable. It's not free and it's not cheap, but they can do it. There's companies that can like finagle the federal government bureaucratic processes. They can go through them and get you your passport in 4 days. And I keep thinking, if this company can get a passport in 4 days, why doesn't the government just give me a passport in 4 days? If it's possible, why can't they just do that? Oh, because it's the federal government. They're just a big, slow moving machine with no incentive to be fast or inexpensive or efficient in any way. Is that what it is? Okay. I just found that fascinating. So next time you need to renew your passport, don't go straight to the federal government. Don't do it. Frank! Bro. Just giving my weekly donation. Here to say, don't drink and vape. Here's the thing. You can vape and drink. You just have to be careful. You just got to be careful. I'm not careful enough. I don't have the skills, Frank. I don't have the skills. I will say, I listened to that Jay-Z album last night, Frank. Listen to it. I have some thoughts. We'll talk soon. Barbara, that's very gracious of you. My cousin. Happy birthday to cousin Will and nieces Charity and Jordy. While you're out of town, 2 weeks no vlog. How will we survive? You will. I believe that you will. I believe that you will. But I will. Is cousin Will's birthday? Will and Charity and Jordy. All right. Freaking happy birthday. You will survive. And here's the thing, Barbara, when the vlog comes back, it's going to be better than ever. I'm going to be more energized. I'm going to have a whole mess of stuff from Germany. We're going to have like a big haul video where I just unpack it all. It's going to be great. Going to be great. I'm planning on going to Germany and just spending money. That's it. I got a list of vendors to visit. I've got devices and toppers that I need to look at, and I'm just planning on spending money. T. Watley, that is very gracious of you. I want to send my love to my wife, Jennifer. Absolutely. She lost her dad 2 days ago and her mom 2 months ago. Oh my gosh. It's been rough, but we keep going. Love your vlog. Keep up the good fight. Love you, Grimm. T. Watley, hey, I love you, bro. And big love to you and especially your wife, Jennifer. That's rough. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that, Big love. Big love to you, Jennifer. Big love. Fishy with the inverted super chat of the beast. Extra evil. Don't lie. You made the Snickerdoodle vanilla ice cream liquid for me. Oh my God, I need that liquid. Fishy, I had you in mind. I did. Actually, I didn't. I didn't know that you like Snickerdoodle vanilla ice cream, but I think you're going to be pumped on this. If you really like Snickerdoodle vanilla ice cream liquid, then this is going to be your jam, Fishy. But don't order it because it won't get here until 2024, and your package is going to go to Canada and then Iceland, and then through Russia, maybe down past Italy, then back up to Canada. Then it's going to travel across the United States, New York and Texas, and it's going to go to Oregon, and then it's going to come here to my house. Fishy has the worst shipping luck in the history of people that I've ever known. Poor Fishy didn't get his empire for like a month and a half or something after he ordered it. It's crazy. Appreciate you, Fishy. J Money, Mother Truck, and Land Shark. Thanks for volunteering to come to San Antonio, Texas for the cloud comp you're going to judge. When is it? When is it? Just tell me when it is. I'm just kidding. I've judged plenty of cloud comps. Just kidding. Hashtag sausage. Hashtag Nick told me to. That's fine. Look, J Money Land Shark, I like that you're quite the comedian these days. Maybe I'll come to San Antonio. Shit, don't rule it out. Vape and Jedi, very gracious of you, my man. Hey, Nick, hope you are well. When are you and Casey coming to Walt Disney World with us? Soon. Actually, I'm hoping for like a 2024 Disney World trip. It's just a thing that's going to happen. It needs to happen. Walt Disney World 2024. I haven't been since 2007. Haven't been to Disney World since 2007, and that bums me out. And I'd love to go with you guys. Jedi, I feel like you guys know your way around Walt Disney World. Maximum levels. Maximum levels. That vape guy, Oh, thank you very much. I've been watching you and love your content. Thank you, that vape guy. I hope you're doing well. Hope to see your face again. New Wave Dave, very gracious of you. Satan is going to give Bloomberg the old pineapple treatment. Yeah, definitely is. I mean, there is no Satan, but if he did exist, he would give Bloomberg the old pineapple treatment straight up his big Muppet mouth. You think his butthole looks like a Muppet butthole too? Just Muppet mouth Bloomberg, the old pineapple treatment. The craziest thing about that New Wave Dave is Bloomberg, Mike Bloomberg, has gone on record many, many times. It's like a big talking point for him. He always says things like, oh, I know I'm getting into heaven. He's like, my spot, because all of the good work I've done with my philanthropy, my spot in heaven is guaranteed. He said that. My spot in heaven is guaranteed. That's some arrogance right there, Mike Bloomberg. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I hope you get the pineapple treatment. I hope it's all real and you get the pineapple treatment, Mike Bloomberg. Jangles! Or we just tie Mike Bloomberg down. We pin him down, we put headphones on him, and we make him listen to the Slayer nu metal album that they released in the 90s. He would go out of his mind. He'd go crazy. He'd just scream, make it stop, make it stop. He'd gouge out his own ears so he couldn't stop listening to it, you know? Jangles. That's very gracious of you. Yo, Nick. Today's my baby girl, Dancia? I don't know how to... Jangles, I'm sorry. I'm going to write this name down. Danica's? Am I saying that correct? Correct? I just combined correct and right. Danica? I'm using Google. Danica? Dancia? Danica? Dancia? One of those is correct. We'll get there when we get there. Dancia? Okay. Thank you, Jangles. She will get a busting birthday song. We're going to do that right now. Tyler B., that's very gracious of you. Homesick, so I'm finally catching alive again. Happy to see you, Tyler B. It's my birthday on the 1st. It's my birthday on the 1st. Glad to see you bust out that Kumo I sent you. Hell yeah, Tyler B. That thing is such a banger, but you got to be careful with those coil legs poking out the back. Yeah, in fact, Tyler B., the problem I ran into on the build stream with it, which, Tyler B., by the way, Kumo, like, thank you. It's incredible. This is the best gift you can give to a vapor. The problem that I ran into with the Kumo was I put too big of a coil in it. It's got a big 3mm coil, and it's poking out a bit. You see this? Oh, wrong camera. It's poking out a bit. Oh, and my battery's exhausted. Okay, never mind. It's poking out a bit. It's not as close to the post as I'd like it to be, and the airflow gets in there, and it's a pretty tight fit. The airflow is like right there at the coils, like millimeters away from the coils. So maybe a 2.5mm, pull the coil back a little bit, then we'll have no issues. It's freaking delicious, Tyler B. Thank you, Tyler B. Appreciate you, Tyler B. And then we got one last one here from Duchess. After much thought and consideration, it is with a heavy heart that I have to tell you your Apple user card has been revoked, as you are unfortunately using Google Chrome instead of Safari. Yeah. I was hoping that the Apple impresario known as Duchess Coils wouldn't notice that I was using Chrome. Don't use Safari. Who uses Safari? I can't use Safari. Safari is just the worst. Just the worst. Okay, you guys. It's time to sing happy birthday. I got some people here that we're going to sing happy birthday to. Danica, I'm just going to say Danica. Just going to say Danica. Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. Is there? No, let's see. Okay, I'll be back. 13th, 14th. Okay, yeah. So next week we can do Jeremy B. Okay. I'm not forgetting anybody. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. That's the worst. It's like if it's your birthday and it's like Nick didn't say my name, I'd feel bummed. I'd be like, it's my birthday. GrimmGreen's going to sing. And you're just waiting for it. And he's like, everybody but you. And you're just like, you don't skip around the room. You punch the ground. If you guys don't sing with me, it's weird and I feel weird. And so it helps me knowing that you guys sing along. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rifleman's friend Paul, Tyler Baugh, Tyler B. I think that's the same person. Will, Charity, and Jordy, and Danica. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room, skip around the room, skip around the room. That means you, Danica. Skip around the room, skip around the room. Fuck yeah. Happy birthday, you guys. Happy mother trucking birthday. I'm a big fan of birthdays. I love singing you happy birthday. Birthdays make me happy. Thank you, SDS Storm. Danica. Oh, Danica. Happy birthday to you. It needs to go into like a black metal blast beats right there. That's what feels right to me. Should we just, what time is it? Who cares? Let's do another liquid. Flip the script. Who cares? I don't care. Let's taste another liquid. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know why we're not doing it right now. We're going to start a poll. You guys get to choose again between two colors. Another tasting, perhaps? Yes. Let's do the purple. Whoops. Whoa. Sorry that was so loud. It was a little dangle clack there. I'm going to put on the voting music. If you don't vote today, then you do not get to vote. Funky, okay? It's a celebration. Here's what here's what's possible right now. The orange or the yellow, the yellow and the purple, which are Sweet Mango Raspberry Iced Tea. Oh, that's the one we just did. Sweet Mango Raspberry Iced Tea, which will get taste tonight, or Tobacco Cream Hazelnut. This tobacco, okay. I'm not going to try to sway your votes because they will all get tasted tonight regardless of what you vote for. But vote right now. It's the yellow or the purple. It's the tobacco or the mango. Tobacco or the mango. I'm going to change my battery that's exhausted. It's exhausted, I tell you. It's exhausted. Everybody voting? You guys voting? Whoa, purple. Purple, purple, purple. I have no preference. Again, very much like the Tuesday build stream on Twitch. Don't have a preference. I'll be happy to vape either of these. Happy to vape either of these. They're both busting. We're going to vape both of these tonight anyway. We got 2 more. We got 3 more technically after that. 3 more. All right, who's winning? It looks like purple is gonna just not be able to handle this. So we're gonna go with purple. We're gonna go with purple. In fact, here we go, purple. Hell yeah, purple. 64% of you voted for purple. Don't worry, you people that voted for yellow. Yellow will be tasted tonight. We got 3 more to do tonight, and we got a purple. And what we're gonna put purple in, look at this little number right here. What? That's a Jenna. This is the J-Haze. J-Haze. Jenna. Fucking mod. Expensive. Topped. That's the Type 2. Freshly built. Freshly wicked. Can I show you the sick build I put in here? In fact, while we're on the subject, this is a Duchess coils. These are Duchess coils. These are Duchess. These are your restricted direct lung aliens. It came out to like a 0.23, 0.24, little 2-post, 2.5 millimeter, a little bit less claustrophobic than those big 3 millimeter coils I was putting in there. I got this Type 2 out, and I got this Type 2 out and put it on a device just to check the resistance of it, and it was a 0.08. And I thought, Nick, what are you doing? Why are you putting a 0.08 on a freaking, in an RTA? Inception. Sorry, it's not the Jenna. That's right. J-Haze would be Inception. It's Inception. It's not carbon fiber though, so it's bullshit. At least that's what I've learned. I've learned that if something is carbon fiber, then it's good, and if something's not carbon fiber, then it's bad. That's J-Haze's YouTube. Holy fuck. Tobacco guy. I am a tobacco guy. Hardcore, love it hard, tobacco guy. Give it to me. Give me tobacco. I love it. I'm a tobacco guy. How many more times can I say that? I'm a tobacco guy. Let's put this Type 2 together real quick. I'm a tobacco guy and I love tobacco, so I wanted to make sure that the tobacco from this line was not just a good tobacco. The good tobacco wasn't good enough. An excellent tobacco wouldn't have been good enough. This is the best tobacco that's existed in vaping maybe ever. I know. I'm saying a lot of big words right now. But I have vaped dozens of tobacco flavors, and I have had really stellar tobacco flavors, and I have had truly garbage tobacco flavors. And this tobacco flavor is hands down, I mean, I'm biased, right? I'm biased, but what SuperGood did with tobacco, wizards. They are flavor wizards. I don't even know how they do it. They are just flavor wizards. Wizards. They got a tobacco here. Let's read the full description of this, and then we can let's see. Tobacco, yeah, cotillion cream, hazelnut, dulce de leche. Yeah, that is a very, very accurate way that this tastes. And everything's always like in order with how you taste it in the layers. It's tobacco up front. It's got creamy hazelnut, a little dulce de leche on the end, not quite caramel, a little bit more dulce, a little bit RY4-ish. The cotillion cream is what drives this home, because apparently, I didn't know what cotillion cream was, but it's a specific type of like creme brulee type of cream that's been torched, to like caramelize the sugars on top. It's in here, and it all comes together so delightfully well. Let's give it a shot, Type 2. It's been, I think it's been at least a year since I've had a Type 2 setup, and so the inception with the Type 2, my RTA on the J-Haze Jenna, the $790, actually I don't know how much it was, the $700 Jenna. the $30 RTA on top. 0.2, 39 watts. Sure, let's give it a shot for right now. Holy fuck. Oh my God, that is a good tobacco. This is a good tobacco. I would say it's less along the lines of like a burley tobacco and more along the lines of like a Carolina tobacco. If you're into tobacco flavors, it's much more along the Carolina side of tobaccos. Carolina tobaccos tend to get a little bit, like a straw, like hay, straw. When you see hay bales or bales of straw, Carolina tobaccos kind of fall into that flavor category. They're a drier, sweeter tobacco. It's tobacco, it's caramel, it's hazelnut, it's cream. It all comes together in your mouth, and I can't not love this. Let me just sit and vape this for a second. Type 2 is busting. We're going to turn this up to at least 50 watts. 0.2, 50 watts. Here we go. Busting. So much tobacco flavor out of the gate. It's just upfront tobacco punch in the face. You get this like RY4 caramely dulce de leche creaminess. You get this little like just shoulder tap of hazelnut. It's just like, hey. And you go, ooh, hello, little hazelnut. That was delightful. It's just so rich, so layered, so dense. I'm going to say things over and over again, but all of these liquids are layered and dense and rich, and they have depth and complexity. And if I had to pick, I don't know, I can't pick a favorite. It's impossible to pick a favorite. The Snickerdoodle cookie was one I probably vaped the most. This tobacco was probably the second most vaped UnCOMMON Eliquid. It's delightful. If you're a tobacco person, if you're a tobacco RY4 caramel type of person and you like those deep, low notes, this liquid, it's the purple. What number is it? What number is the purple? I don't know. Number 4. This is the number 4. This is the UnCOMMON number 4. I'm getting a little bit of crackle. Do you hear the little crackle from my Duchess coils? I've tried. Tobaccos have been, like, no joke, my all-day vape for a I started off with tobaccos. I kept going with tobaccos throughout the bakery phases of like cereal and red vines and trends like that. I still vaped tobaccos. I would get a tobacco from Baker White. And as far as I know, they only do wholesale and OEM, but their tobacco, like their rich, full tobacco, mind-bogglingly good. Mind-bogglingly good. The Panther series from Mr. Good Vape, not Mr. Good Vape. Can't think of it. It's a UK company. They do the Panther series, and they have a tobacco called Black that's part of the Panther series that's amazing. Probably my second or third favorite tobacco of all time. This tobacco, I'm sorry, it's just too good. It's so rich and delightful, and like I said, I hope I'm portraying this. They're complex flavors. They're deep flavors. These flavors have depth to them. They're not two-dimensional flavors. It's not like, a mango, right? And I know it takes 1,000 different flavors all combined in intricate and precise little measurements so that you have the illusion of like the best tasting mango of all time. But at the end of the day, it's a one-dimensional flavor. These are deep. These are multi-dimensional flavors. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. This tobacco kind of rules. Type 2, still keeping up, still ripping. Like the flavor on this is so good. I see bubbles happening like crazy over here. Okay, that's too much tobacco. It's too much. God, I love this tobacco. This is fun for me because I haven't got to taste these in quite a while. I have not got to taste these in a while. Let's just have one more, right? Like one more. You are the reason I quit smoking and will go be a vaping advocate in Pennsylvania. Hell yeah, Kay Anderson. I love seeing that. I love seeing that. Damn, I'm having a little bit of a love affair right now with this. I knew the tobacco was going to be good and I knew I was looking forward to it, but having it in the Type 2... freaking gorgeous. That is a freaking gorgeous liquid. Beautiful liquid. All right, you guys. Well, let's do another liquid. I don't care. We're flipping the script completely. Let's keep that 7th floor tango on. Let's do another liquid, damn it. This time, let's choose between these two. Another? Yes. So we're going to do... I guess this is also blue, but we'll call it teal. We'll call it teal. Okay. Okay. You know what time it is? Nope. You know what time it is? It's time to choose between teal and orange. In the chat, there's a poll. Please vote now. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. It's funky. It's not really funky. It's, you can't say that. The teal, watermelon, cucumber, mint. This is the summer flavor of summer flavors. Watermelon, cucumber, mint, or the white chocolate peanut butter sugar cookie. Oh, good Lord. All right, vote. Please vote now. We've had the snickerdoodle tonight. We've had the tobacco tonight. We had the raspberry lemon zest chocolate cream shoe pastry on the build stream on Tuesday. Please vote now. White chocolate peanut butter sugar cookie or watermelon cucumber mint. These flavors couldn't be farther apart from each other. They just couldn't. The line itself it's bakery heavy. It's bakery heavy, I don't know, kind of for a reason. I like bakery flavors. I like tobaccos. I like bakeries. I like, like Homeboy's blueberry custard. Freaking amazing. I love bakery flavors. I lean towards, bakery flavors. So it's a little bit bakery heavy of a line. And it's deliberate. That's on purpose. That is a deliberate thing. Oh, this is a little bit closer of a race than I thought it would be, you guys. This is a little bit longer of a race than I thought it would be. Closer of a race than I thought it would be. Sorry. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Do you really? I will. Don't tempt me. I will not mix these. But do we really want a peanut butter white chocolate sugar cookie mixed with watermelon cucumber mint? I feel like that would be like punishment. I think that would be like punishment. This is too close of a race to call right now. I think it's too close of a race to call right now. I'm going to give it just one more minute. I think it's too close of a race to call. Demented Designs. Let's get Demented Designs up to speed. We did Vape Tricks tonight. This is the third time I think we've had Vape Tricks on the vlog. Sorry. Prairie Artisan Ales. It's a sour aged in with sour cherries and things like this. It's delicious. Delightful. Hella sour. And hella, look at all those Vape Tricks. That dude blew a fucking bike. Look at that. This mouth blew a fucking vape bike. That's crazy. Vape bike all day long. Okay. Orange is gonna win. Orange is ahead. So we're gonna end this right now with 158 votes. Thank you everybody for voting. Orange wins. That means that the last two fruit flavors are the last two fruit flavors. All we've done is the bakery flavors so far. Interesting how that works out, doesn't it? Interesting, yes. Let's put. Oh, that's right. We're gonna do the last one in the retro vape, which I haven't done mail yet. There may not be a retro vape. We might be bumping the retro vape. In which case, might need to wick something up real quick. I just have a feeling this retro vape is going to take 9 years. I just have a feeling. Let's get it. We're going to put this on Ashton Palmer's powders. High quality powder coating. He does mech mods, RDAs, friggin' billet boxes, empires. He's an artist. And this is the Mando mech from RCM and Ashton Palmer's powders. He coated that. We got an RDA for vaping V2. Let me knuckle test here. Get out of here. There's something about white chocolate and peanut butter that go together in a way that just makes you happy, you know? It just cheers you up. Gonna get these nice and wet here. Some wet ass cotton. Get a bucket and a mop. Orange hexome Demented Designs? Fuck yeah, orange hexome, bro. That's sick. Sick. I recommend a hexome to everybody. There it is. There it is. Where's my damn cap? Come on, Beecher. Almost. There it is. It's just a little, little finicky. Busting. Why can't I get this top cap? Okay. It's the white chocolate peanut butter sugar cookie. This is number 6. So this is the liquid of the beast. Let's give it a shot. Cheers, you guys. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Look. There are some good peanut butters out there. In recent memory, there's been some good peanut butters for a really long time, at least in my opinion. In the vape space, peanut butter flavors, bad. All of them, bad. Never had a good peanut butter flavor until recent years. You know, there was the Yeah Na Na, right? Frank and Atticus, Adam Breeze tones. Delicious. Delicious. This, do what Rhett says. Bad luck like stink bug existence. Who wants that? Nobody wants that. Smash that like button. Appreciate you very much. There's something about this white chocolate peanut butter that I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Like I've been rambling on about these flavors. They're all complex depth flavors. This is white chocolate, sugar cookie. There's a little bit of a bakery backbone on it, but you get this like, what I picture in my head again is white chocolate, peanut butter on a sugar cookie. Thick white chocolate, like a chocolate that it's a thick chocolate, white chocolate, peanut butter on a sugar cookie, jam it in your mouth. Good Lord. This is a damn. Yeah. Shakedown and yeah nah shakedown. Yeah nah. Shakedown. Yeah nah. Yeah nah. Shakedown. Good peanut butter. Every peanut butter anyone ever tried to give me over the years, like, oh, you should really try this peanut butter. Okay. Oh, it's terrible. You should really try this peanut butter. I remember there was a guy in Vape Fest in Ireland who was so pumped to have me taste his DIY peanut butter and jelly mix that he made, and I didn't have the heart to tell him I didn't like it. I said, hey, that's pretty good. I lied right to this guy's face because his eyes were so hopeful, like, I hope GrimmGreen likes my DIY. You know, I made a peanut butter and jelly and he's gonna vape it. I couldn't have looked in this guy in the face and said, that fucking sucks. Couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. So I said, hey, that's not bad. And to be fair, it wasn't that bad. But it was still not something I would vape on the daily. This is the first peanut butter that I've had that I don't know that I would get sick of. Don't know that I would get sick of. Like Yeah Nah, that's gone. I vaped it, whole bottle. Other peanut butter liquids, vaped them, gone. This one, whoa mama. See, here's the thing, PB Party. Here's the thing, if you want to talk about PB Party, and I'm not gonna ever say anything negative about Eric, ever. You can't. You couldn't find something negative to say about Eric. I love his PB Party liquid, but only in a 12 milligram mouth to lung, like 50-50 mouth to lung. That's how I like that peanut butter. I can't lung, and it's the same with his blueberry. I can only mouth to lung his blueberry and mouth to lung his peanut butter. His guava, I'll lung it all day. I'll mouth to lung it. I just love the hell out of it. But for some reason, his peanut butter, I can only mouth to lung. This, I lung it. I love it. It's, you know, I'm biased, of course, towards these liquids because, you know, we designed them. I wanted this liquid to taste like this specifically for a reason because I wanted it to be my favorite peanut butter. I want this, you know, choux pastry, raspberry chocolate. I want that to be my favorite raspberry lemon chocolate choux pastry cream that I've ever had. I want this mango to be my favorite mango raspberry iced tea. Like, that's why these exist. And that's why I keep speaking so highly of them, is because we designed them, we tailored them to be like my favorite liquids. You think you're better than me? Nope, I don't. Not you and not Eric. Neither one of those. There's the white chocolate really does something to this peanut butter. It really does something great to this peanut butter. Sweetens it up a little bit, creams it out a little bit. Yeah, this is a I will not stop vaping this. I'm a bakery guy. I like bakeries. I like bakery flavors. White chocolate, the number 6, the orange white chocolate peanut butter sugar cookie. Get out of here. It's amazing. We're just gonna, hang on. Let's just sit and vape. Let's take a vape break real quick. Dude, damn. It's just rock and roll. I can't handle how good this flavor is. I don't know if I even want to rank these. I don't know if I could. That's like on the level with the Snickerdoodle cookie. That's on the same level. It's got that same, like, because cinnamon's, it's like one of those, like, cinnamon's put me off until I found one that I really, really liked, and it's this one. And peanut butter is kind of like, until I found one I really, really liked, you know. A lot of these flavors go that way. Peanut butter and a Vape Tricks sour cherry sour. No, don't do it. Don't even do it. Don't do it. Now, okay. Now that we're here, let's do Ooh, almost didn't make it back in time. That's a trip. All right, I got a lavender vanilla scented garbage bag here at 6:25 p.m. Maybe we'll run a little bit long. Maybe we won't. We have to get through some mail. We got to taste the last liquid. I don't think there's going to be a retro vape tonight. I don't want anybody getting their hopes up like, for a retro vape because it might fall off. It might Matt Damon tonight. I might have to bump it from the program. But we're going to open, I believe this is a compact disc. Oh, I'm sorry. I tore the paper. I tore the paper. Sorry, I tore the paper. I'm sorry I tore the paper. Yeah, see, that's why I like CDs. That's why I like CDs. Less than $5. I'm pretty sure I know who this used CD came from. This is Built to Spill Live. You see the chat reflection? Whoa, what a trip. Built to Spill Live. You know who hit me up about Built to Spill Conquest was Eric, Vinyl and Vapor. He slid right in my DMs when I posted that Built to Spill on Instagram, and he's like, welcome. He's like, you have a lot of good music ahead of you. I'm like, that's what I've been told. He's like, whoever recommended that to you, good taste. Trust me. It's like, okay, let's go, Built to Spill. Doug, friggin' Brett, friggin' Scott, friggin' Built to Spill. I like used CDs. I like to think, where has this CD been? Where did it go? It's so scratched up, and like you could tell there was like a sticker from the price on here that the previous owner just scratched off and left the sticky there. That's cool. That's cool. Fuck yeah, CDs. There's definitely another CD in here too. Definitely another CD in here. Fuck yeah, Built to Spill. Oh, this is on topic. This is on topic for tonight, for sure. For sure. These are liquids. That's right. Dear Nick, this comes from Black Note e-liquids. Hoping this finds you well. We appreciate your interest in trying out our Black Note e-liquids. We're excited to hear your thoughts on them. In this package, we've included the following liquids at 3 milligram, 50/50 PGVG. Sounds great. These are tobacco flavors. Yeah, we were just talking about tobacco flavors. We just vaped a tobacco flavor, and now I have more tobacco flavors. I'm stoked. There's a sample pack. There's a Virginia tobacco, an American blend, and then a Virginia tobacco and a 20 milligram salt nicotine as well, right there. There we go. Virginia tobacco. Virginia tobacco. Okay, so these are 50/50, 12 milligram. Yeah, perfect. Not for sub-ohm use, 50/50, 3 milligram. Tobacco leaves, the first tobacco e-liquid that actually tastes like real tobacco. American blend. Naturally extracted from actual tobacco leaves. Naturally extracted from actual tobacco leaves. I feel like I have to at least knuckle this. This e-liquid. Whoa. Okay, I just wasn't prepared for that. It's like licking a cigarette. You know the way a cigarette smells when you don't light it, when you just open that fresh pack, you get that first Marlboro Red out and you go, that smell is in this bottle. I felt like I just licked that smell off of my knuckle. That's bananas. I wonder what that vape's like. I have no idea. It's not sweet. It's not sweet. It is not sweet. It tastes like a tobacco. I mean, like a tobacco. For sure, tobacco. Let's see, we got here some literature, some propaganda. Yeah, Kentucky tobacco, Latika tobacco, smoky and peppery. They have a Cavendish. They have a cigar, natural tobacco e-liquid. I'm wondering if they actually get their flavorings from actual tobacco. That would be fascinating to me. That's like peak science right there. Sick. All right. Hey, thank you, Black Note. I'm sure those will get vaped. I'm sure one of them will pop up. Smell the lick? It smells like my hand. It smells like my hand. It does not smell like a cigarette. It smells like a cigarette. It tastes like a cigarette. That tastes like a cigarette. That's crazy. We're going to have to do that on the very next random liquid tasting. We have to. Remember to do this dangerously? All right. This is a UL, if you couldn't tell. It's a UL package here. And don't know the name of it. Oh, I think we saw this coming. Didn't we see this coming? The Caliburn A3S. Easy now. Caliburn A3S. We saw this coming. I'm going to put some of that tobacco in here. I'm going to put that 12 milligram 50/50 in here. We're going to try that out. Let's open up a Caliburn literally right now. Do I want the blue one? Yeah, fuck yeah, blue. Oh, it's 3 milligrams. Okay. Well, the Virginia tobacco is a 12 milligram. So that's what we'll taste instead of the cigarette. The cigarette is 3 milligram, 50/50 3 milligram, and I have no idea what I can even put that in. Yeah. Who's surprised that we have a new Caliburn? Who's surprised? Nobody can be surprised. This is the Caliburn A3S, which I knew was going to be a thing. I knew it was happening. I mean, you just assume when you get the Caliburn A3, it's like there's going to be an A3S. You just know it. And it's going to be one without a button. You know, it's like you get a little bit bigger of a battery. You get a buttonless device. Feels like a Caliburn. Is not cracked to fill. Is side to fill. You can hear Murphy barking, going crazy out there. Poor Murphy, my puppy got his testicles removed. And he's got a cone around his head, and we're like not supposed to play and like a lot of energy or exert a lot of energy on his testicles because we don't want, his nutsack splitting open or anything like that. So we try to keep him like calm, and he doesn't. He's a puppy. So he goes fucking bananas every hour of the day. A somewhat different Caliburn. No, we could list the Caliburns in our head, right? We could think about how many Caliburns there have been. I'm going to guess that this is the 11th Caliburn. No. Are you counting the S's? So there's like the A2, the A2S, the A3, the A3S. There was the G, the G2K, the original 5, 6, 7 Caliburns, 8 Caliburns. He's doing good. He's healing up, but he's got this cone around his head that he hates. He hates it. And it's sad and funny, but also sad. Taking him on a walk, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna sniff this area of the ground." He just drags his cone against it, and like it joggles his head around, or like he'll try to sniff like the corner of a wall, and it's just like conk, and it like joggles his head around a little bit. I'm like, "Oh, buddy, I know. I'm sorry. You hate that thing." But we had to take his balls. Bob Barker, help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. I took that shit to heart. I've been waiting like 40 years to do this. I've been watching Bob Barker tell me to keep my pets spayed and neutered. Here we go. It's the Caliburn A3S. Could get in trouble for this. Not really sure. UL likes to get mad at me. Tobacco's pretty nice. That is a dry Virginia tobacco. That is a dry Virginia tobacco. Kevin, where would I be without you? Yeah. Solid tobacco. I honestly, I'm still mad at UL. Despite the Iron Fist, I'm still mad at UL for the A3 and the A3S. I hate that they have the Caliburn G2 coils that go into different Caliburns, and then they have the Caliburn A2 and A2S coils that are only compatible with certain other batteries, and then they have the Caliburn A3 and A3S, which are only compatible with certain batteries. Stop it, UL. Stop it. Just stop it. Pick like 1 or 2 coils and just go to town and release a bunch of dope batteries. You could, like, the Iron Fist was so unique because you could pull the coil out and it was like the Coco coils, but you could put it in a completely other tank in a completely new format, and it completely changed the way those coils vape. That's a good idea. A3, A3S, vapes like the G2, vapes like the A2S, vapes like the A2. It's lightweight. There's no button. It's probably 650, 700 mAh battery, something like that. This actually is giving me some really strong throwback vibes to when I very, very first started vaping, because I would buy Ben at Vapor 9, pardon me, Ben at Vapor 9, who unfortunately passed away a number of years ago. He was my first acquaintance that I met in the vape space. I had just started GrimmGreen, and I was buying everything I was reviewing, and I made a huge order from Ben at Vapor 9, and he hit me up on the side and was like, "Oh, are you going to review this stuff?" And I was like, "How do you even know who I am?" But yes, I am going to review this stuff. And he's like, "Oh, I'll slide you this, and this as well. I'll send you a pen style. I'll send, this, that, and the other." And so he had blank 808D cartomizers that I would fill up with Virginia tobacco, and I would take 2 batteries and like 3 pre-filled pods with me in a little cigarette case. And I would go to the casino like I'd go to work, and it tasted almost exactly like this. So when I vape this, the Caliburn and the Virginia tobacco, it feels like I'm sitting in Bodine's Casino in Carson City, Nevada, gambling away the last $50 to my name while waiting for a cocktail from the cocktail waitress and vaping my Carolina or my Virginia tobacco out of my Vapor 9 KR808D cartomizers. Wow. That flavor though. Holy shit. That's a really good, really good tobacco. Black Note. Come on, that's a good tobacco. Oh yeah, we still have to do 2 more liquid tastings. Let's keep going. Okay. Aspire. We haven't had Aspire stuff on this YouTube in a long time, and I, for one, am really excited to see Aspire stuff. This is a thing. Look at that. The Cyber X Pod. Clear little Cyber X Pod. I don't know why they called it the Cyber X. Then we have the Cyber S Pods. Look at those. And the Cyber G Pod. Now, Aspire, I'm assuming that all of these are not cross-compatible, even though they're all from basically the same range, it looks like. The Cyber range, Cyber S, Cyber G, Cyber X. I mean, if I had to pick one that I would like really excited about, it would be this one. But I don't really even like cocoa batteries. Yeah. All right, Aspire. Hey, Aspire, as far as I'm concerned, are like innovators of the vape space. They did the Atlantis when it first came out. They did the Nautilus Mini, which in my opinion still is one of the best coil head based mouth to lung pod tanks that exist just in the world. My brother uses it. I used it for years. My brother still uses it as like his main daily driver is the Nautilus Mini. Aspire. I'm excited to try some Aspire stuff. All right, Gay. Good night, Duchess. Good night, buddy. Oh, maybe this is not a CD. This is the last one. If this is built to spill, then I know where it came from. Oh, wow. This is a very used CD. Ha-ha! Well, right on. Appreciate it. This has to be Patrick Conquest. You didn't have to spend your $3 on a built to spill. There is no enemy. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. This is the album. This is the album, right, Patrick? I think this is the album. Oh, it's even got like this was a rental or something? What the hell? That's a trip. This was like a promo CD? I have no idea. All right, sick. Dude, I got some built to spill to listen to in CD form. Feels like the 90s all over again. I'm here for it. Fuck yeah, I'm here for it. All right, fuck yeah, built to spill. Mail. All right. I'm sweating. I know this shirt isn't keeping in a lot of heat, but I am sweating my ever-loving face off. Ask me about my butthole. It was a shirt that was clean today. I picked it out and was like, all right, we're going with it. Ask me about my butthole. All right, kids. All right, you vapors. Would you actually, let's check in on the super chats. All right, hell yeah. Where are we at? That's right, Danica, Tyler B, Duchess. That's right, you kicked me out of the Apple Club. That's fine, jerk. I didn't know you had the authority to even do that. So, Simple Vape, IL. You didn't say anything. You didn't have to. They have a fist bump. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here tonight. Duchess Coils says, hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. Hey, love you. Hey, Duchess. Love you, bro. Do you know if the SuperGood liquids can be shipped to the state of New York? Hashtag stay metal as fuck. Hashtag 716 gang. I don't know that I can answer that question on YouTube, A, and two, I just don't know. I just don't know. Where you can get information, at least a little bit of information, GrimmGreen.com/SuperGood, and that will have information and places for you to click to things. See how cryptic I'm being? Here's what I'll say. These liquids, the UnCOMMON liquids, the GrimmGreen SuperGood collaboration of UnCOMMON will be available everywhere SuperGood liquids are available. That's the most blanket statement I think I can say, is that these liquids will be available wherever SuperGood is available. And if you want to know where it's available, you go to GrimmGreen.com/SuperGood, because that's a link I can say on YouTube and I won't get in trouble. So GrimmGreen.com/SuperGood. I'll try to get some answers for you, Duchess. I will. 100%. Mary Nixon. Those edibles kick in? Is that what that $1 is? I love it. I love it, Mary Nixon. J Money. Why? Because this is America. Hell yeah, J Money Land Shark. I still have that clip saved on my computer, and I watch it occasionally. There's a few clips that I have saved on my computer from certain people that I revisit when I need, a little chuckle, a little smile. I like seeing J Money Land Shark go, because this is America. Appreciate you, bro. Hope you're doing well. SVK Vapes. Here's a donation to have a beer with Bogan. Hope everyone is good. Hello to all in the chat. Love what you do, Nick. SVK Vapes. Thank you, man. I love what you do. I like that you're here on Thursdays. That's the one thing that you do that I really like. I really love it. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Bogan again. He's going to be in Germany and the UK. So it's going to be Kick-Ass 9000. And we'll hang with Bogan. Be awesome. What's not to love? How do you not love hanging out with Bogan? Such a laugh. Such a fun guy. It's Sam. It's the vaping Bogan. Appreciate you, SVK Vapes. Hope you're doing well, man. Mike D. Yo Nick. In my dad Jim's honor, we lost him Saturday night to a same-week diagnosis and death. F cancer in an uncomfortable place, and no, not in the back of a Volkswagen. Love you guys. Mike D, I love you, bro. I am gutted to hear that. Completely gutted, bro. I love you. I hope you, I hope you can get through this time and not have it be completely horrible for you. Completely horrible for you. I love you, man. We're here for you, Mike D. And cancer can actually fuck itself in a really uncomfortable place. Like in the back of a Volkswagen? Chin up, Mike D. Chin up. That's hitting me in my feels, Mike D. I'm sorry, bro. Tyler B. Come on. We want to see you struggle with a retro vape. We'll wait a week for it. Like to count how many times you take your glasses on and off. 6 to 7 times, 8 or 9 times, I think, is how that works, Tyler B. Maybe more times than that. Well, listen, it's 6:47. I don't know that I want to struggle with a retro vape tonight. But to be fair, we might have to struggle with a retro vape tonight because I have 2 liquids left to taste and only 1 RDA right now. So let's move to this, and then we'll do and then if we have time, you're going to make this vlog 3 hours. You're single-handedly, Tyler B, you're going to make this vlog 3 hours. It's okay. We'll go long. You know what? We're not going to have a vlog the next 2 weeks. Let's go long. Now, let's do the second to last tasting. And this is the last one that you get to vote on. CJ, I'll do it as your birthday present. All right. This is the birthday present for CJ. We'll do a retro vaping. When you see this retro vape though, you might question whether you made the right decision. Okay. Lag is my least favorite thing in the world. Let's see. So only up. The last 2, you know what they are. It's teal and yellow. And those represent teal and yellow right here. Those actually represent, you know what these are by now, sweet mango raspberry iced tea or watermelon cucumber mint. Mango raspberry iced tea, watermelon cucumber mint. Please vote. Do you need the voting music in order to lubricate your voting skills? Satan 521. That is a really good. What? Yeah. What? Hashtag check atomizer. Oh, it's behind everything. I'm sorry. Hashtag check atomizer. No one has the username check atomizer. What about Chuck atomizer? That'd be funny. All right. I'll see myself out. No, yellow's winning. Yellow's really taking this. Yellow's really going for it. Maybe I'll start shaking up yellow. Mango, yeah, yellow. Well, the watermelon cucumber mint, you know, I had a feeling it would be the last one, and it is going to be the last one. And it might get tasted in a retro vape. In fact, chances are it will get tasted in a retro vape because, oh, we're running long. Yeah, got it. Got it. I don't know. It's getting pretty close these days. It's getting pretty close. Yeah, that's great. Bustin'. That is busting. That is busting. There is a little whisper. A little whisper of cooling in this. I know not everybody's pumped on cooling. I am. I love it, especially in like a mango. Get out of here. It's not that I was trying to completely copy Super Lunar Sweet Mango. We just got pretty close, you know? Yeah, Chuck Atomizer. Chuck Atomizer? Check Adam Mister? You're ridiculous. That's a ridiculous thing to say. All right, yellow. All right, yellow. We're going to be tasting yellow. I got that Regenesis Unholy RDA combo, even with the haphazardly placed skulls. Yes, I still like this. Yes, I'm still using it. The Death Wish fanboys can just calm down. Calm down, everybody. Mango Raspberry Iced Tea. What is not to love about this? Yes. Yes. Touch of cooling. Touch of cooling. It's not, you know, it's not Sap Bois, and it's not like an iced out disposable or anything like that. But it does have a hint of cooling in it. Let's go. All right. Leave the cap off. Mango Raspberry Iced Tea. What number is this, though? I don't know. 2. This is number 2. This is Uncommon, number 2, Mango Raspberry Iced Tea. Cheers. It's been the longest since I've had that. This was this and the pink. This and the lemon raspberry, like, cream puff, chocolate cream puff. These were the first 2. These were the first 2. Cheers, Mango Raspberry Iced Tea. Yep. Mango and raspberry together in an iced tea. It's not like, I feel like a broken record. I just want you guys to know that, and that I'm aware that I feel like a broken record and sound like a broken record. But there is so much depth and complexity to these flavors that it's not like, I can picture what mango raspberry iced tea would taste like in my head, but this tastes better than that. This is like the most cohesive cocktail, like beverage liquid. It's mango raspberry iced tea. It's like you took a swig off of a McDonald's size straw of mango raspberry iced tea, and it's just one beautiful cohesive flavor that tastes like mangoes and raspberries and iced tea, and there's a little bit of cooling, and it's just, it's uncommon. I mean, honestly, that's what it is. All of these flavors, like, this name is picked for a reason. These are not common flavors. These are uncommon flavors. I haven't had a mango like this. It's really naturally mango-y. Like you can even get a little bit of like, you know, skin or like the pit. Like there's more to mango than just the fruit. And this is getting some of the tartness of the mango, definitely the sweetness of the mango. Very, very natural mango raspberry. It's kind of mixed together and you get this like slightly cooling tea sort of situation in the mix. It's good. Yeah, see, all these liquids are daily bangers for me. All these liquids. This mango rules. And it's not, you know, I know there's a lot of mango competition out there in the world, right? We've all had mangoes that we like. We've all had Omboy's mango. My favorite mango is the Super Lunar Sweet Mango from Indonesia. There's mangoes for everybody. There's a lot of mangoes on the market. This is another different variation of mango. This is I'll just toss my hat in the ring into the mango world because I know there's some good ones out there, and I'm not trying to say that I'm better than them. I'm saying here's another choice. Yeah. Mango raspberry iced tea. It's just delicious. I can't say enough things good about it. This is a banger. I need to get a lot of this for this summer. Yeah, we're gonna need more yellow. I'm gonna need some more yellow there, super good. I know you're watching. I know you're watching this. It's the precise, like, perfect amount of cooling, too. It's not too much. It's there, and you taste it. It doesn't overwhelm you. Now, if I breathe, can't, like, feel it, really. It's not overpowering in any way. Damn. Wizards. They're wizards. Super good. They're wizards. Thank you, SuperGood, for your wizardry. All right, you guys. Well, here's the thing. Let's go long. Let's try out a retro vape for real. You want to just try it? You don't even know what it is. It's terrible. All right. Well, what we have sealed, like vacuum sealed, I think this came from Kent. Did anybody ever try these? Did anybody ever try the UD iGo W8? The iGo W8? Are you kidding me right now? This is the iGo W8 rebuildable atomizer. I couldn't tell you like what year this came out, or even what the deck looks like, or anything. I don't know anything about it. I'm assuming it's like a peak 2016, maybe 3-post, maybe 4-post RDA. The iGo W's were pretty, I don't want to say legendary RDAs in the business, but they were kind of legendary RDAs in the business. The iGo, holy shit. The iGo, woo! The iGo L was the first like RDA, not the first RDA, it was like the first RDA. And we're going to put this iGo W5 right now, or iGo W8, on top of an expensive Danny 25mm Diacodes mod. Just for the sake of looking at the deck. In fact, here, hang on. This isn't the good up-close camera. Let's get to the good up-close camera. As soon as it turns on. And this is too tall. So let me get Guar out. Because I think Guar is actually shorter than that Danny 25. Yeah, by a mile. It's like a full inch shorter. Yeah, maybe not. It's okay. There's room to improve. Just going to arrange this so I can actually have it on a camera while I'm building it. All right, so right out of the gate, heatsink fins, retro heatsink fins. Oh yeah, there's an AFC here. Oh, my fingers are fucking dry. It says Jaws. It says Jaws on it. Heatsink fins on top. That was a thing. Boop. Oh, I already shredded the O-ring a little bit. And then what the fucking shit is this? It's too high. What is this? What is this? Is this a triple coil atomizer? You guys roped me into building a triple coil atomizer tonight? A triple round wire atomizer? Come on now. Come on now. You really gonna make me do this? All right. Well, the glasses are coming off for the first time, so I can't see the chat. Maybe, just maybe, we'll only put dual coils in here, but I don't honestly see how triple. Are you kidding me right now? Triple coils? And these are the world's largest screw heads on top. They're gigantic. Yeah, this is purely round wire. Yeah, there are 3 holes on here, and there are 3... All right. Triple vertical coils. Tyler B., you're a jerk. Just kidding, Tyler B. I would never call you that in real life. Shit, I already lost a screw. Okay. Great. I'm excited about this. Can you guys tell how pumped I am? This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare 25. All right. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's build some coils here. We're going to build a 2.5 millimeter round wire. But there are 3 airflows. I should have looked. There are 3 airflows. Should have looked. Unreal. All I have is Anarchist. It's 24 gauge wire. That's what I have to build with it. To build it with. When I say to build with it, that's what I have to build it with. So let's pull off like 16 feet of wire. No, we won't pull off that much wire. I am going to pull off a fuck ton of wire, though. You know, more seatbelt. The more wire that you have, the better your builds are. That's just true. You only need dual coils? Pull off 3 feet of wire. You know? That's what I say. Let's see if I can get this into 3 bits. Yeah, it's more or less even, I guess. I've got a little coil wrappy tool guy that is the only way that I've ever built micro coils like this, whatever they used to call them, contact coils. All right, we're just going to do it the traditional way. I'm going to do this counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. We'll just do the classic Ruby build. And that means that one of these has to go through the hole. And then the other one, I might take this screw completely out. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, it's not even a, you can't, oh my God. Oh my God, this atomizer. Oh my God, this atomizer. UD is a brand owned by UD Technology. The brand targets the innovative and DIY rebuildable atomizer and mods, which are favored by the majority of e-cigarette enthusiasts. They talk about high-quality reputation, innovative product designs, the worst machined deck in the history of machined decks, and it's a triple vertical coil round wire RDA. I can't imagine that this was like the peak of popularity ever, but let me show you what's wrong here. Let me show you everything that's wrong with this. So, if you can look, see how there's a hole in the post right there? That hole doesn't go through to the other side. So when I put my wire in this hole, it just stops. Just stops. Same goes for this hole. There's 3 holes up here, but the wire doesn't go through. So that means I have to clip my lead so that just the tip of it is sitting in that threaded hole right there. Right there. That's the only amount of lead I can get into that hole. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. That makes no sense. That's 2. The glasses came off. So I just have to cut a tiny little nubbin on the top and then wrap this around this screw. Wow. What a fucking nightmare. I legitimately kind of don't see how this is going to work right now. Maybe I need to think old school. I genuinely cannot picture this. Okay, that's going to go to the inside. Like that. And so I'm going to cut this. Like right about there. And then holy shit. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa. I got it in. Oh, baby. Oh, here we go. But I still can't screw down the top screw until all the bottom leads are in. I still can't do the top screw until all the bottom leads are in. So I'm holding my tool like this to hold the coil in place, to hold that tip in the top. And then I've wrapped my lead around that bottom screw. So let's try to screw this down. Fuck. You have to... Oh, fuck me running. I have to pull my leg under this screw, because when you screw down this screw, it just loves to spit your coil out. So, we're going to try to hold it like this. Yeah! One down. So many to go. Holy shit. Coil. I got a coil. You guys, it's got a coil in there. Can you believe it? Yeah, that's what we ended up with. And like I said, I can't screw down the top. I can only capture the bottom lead on that screw, and then the top wire is just going to sit in that crevasse until I can get the rest of these built. I hate this. I hate it. I'm gonna wick it, and I'm gonna hate fuck this thing, and I hate it. I hate this RDA already. Maybe I hated it in 2016 whenever it came out. I don't remember. Did Yude have any bangers? Can anybody remember back in time? Did Yude have any like bangers that like everyone had to have, you know? See, I need to use a flathead screwdriver to lift this coil up a little bit. Oh my God. Who saw this RDA and went, yes, that is going to be the RDA for me? The Yude IGO W8 with triple vertical coils. Give that to me. Give it to me. Vapes like a champion. What was that, 7 wraps? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th wrap. Okay. Now, if I can just recreate what I did before, we should be able to do this, right? We should be able to do this. Oh, what the fuck, Richard? Oh, never mind. I dropped my coil. Fuck! This is fine. I like looking for round wire coils on my carpet. I think I found it. I think he took his wallet. So we have to put one on this side now. Great. This should be nice and impossible. Oh, good. Oh, good. I thought that was going to happen. I'm glad that that's fucking horrible. No. I'm not mad at you guys for making me do this. Not at all. I'm just mad at Tyler. Holy fuck butts, I did it. Okay, then we're going to use the same technique of pulling this lead under this screw. Hold this in place. We're almost done. And now we just have to wick it. Okay. Nope. Shit. Did anybody see the screw just spit it right back out? What a fucking pain in the ass. Sorry, I'm not mad. I'm actually having fun, but I just like ranting about it. The screw spits the lead right out. The bottom of these screws are fucking rounded. Rounded screws. Rounded. What? I want to point out that even in 2011, okay? I want to point out that even in 2011, maybe call it 2012, Swomesto had flat screws on their deck, so when you wrapped your coil around them and screwed it down, it didn't just spit them back out. The Russian 91, the K-Fun clone, I think, even had flat screws. Hey now. We're closer than we ever have been. Just going to try to... Shit. If this vapes, I will be shocked. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if this actually vapes. I'm not going to fiddle with the coil, though, until I get it. That's what we're working with. 2 coils. Boom, boom. You can see the tiny little leads going into that center chamber. See, this is the kind of shit I think about literally every single time I'm installing something really simple. Really simple. Like a nice 4-post deck. You just get some Twisted Timmys or some Duchess coils, just install them, screw it down, have like the best vape you've ever had. You used to have to earn it, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's like, I get it, like triple coil atomizers. I remember Twisted 420 did his like triple twisted RTA rather. And my only thoughts are always like, okay, well, that's going to take forever to build. It's going to take forever to build. 2, why don't you think about re-wicking? Like, why on earth would you release a triple wire, like triple coil RTA? Like, do you have no consideration for the people that re-wick their stuff? That would keep me from using a triple, like re-wicking this. Wicking this is going to be a pain in the ass. And even if it vapes like God's vagina, I'm still not going to want to use it. I don't want to re-wick this. What are you, crazy? Okay, let's try this last one. I think my top is just a little, it's like a millimeter too long. Sketch. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. I can't believe this is actually happening. I think I figured out the technique. Shit. Hang on. I don't want to fuck this up at the very end. Is this part of the fun, huh, Tyler? Is this part of the fun for you? You watching me struggle? Look, I'm not going to lie. It would be part of the fun for me, too, if I wasn't the one doing it. And the only reason I'm doing this, street cred. That's it. Street cred. Whoops. Fuck. No street cred for Nick. Street cred. I'm not even wearing glasses. I tried to take off non-existent glasses. Holy shit, you guys. I go W8. This better vape awesome. Like, this better vape so good. It looks like, you know, natural sacred geometry from the top. We got 3 coils all going in there. This one is going in there, even though it doesn't look like it. The tip is kind of right there. I might have to push that in a little bit when I screw down the top screw. But if we screw down this top screw, it should pull this all together, and we should be able to glow these coils, position these coils, glow these coils, and vape these coils. So which one was the short one? That one? All right. Now, the thing I'm worried about right now, right here, at this stage, is lots of things. Okay, that's it. Holy shit, we did it! I'm still concerned about some things. These old RDAs used to have the tendency to clip your leads. If I put these leads in here and end up screwing this screw down too far, it will just shred your leads. It just slices them clean off. I've had it happen so many times. Obviously not with this particular RDA. Oh, they included coils and wicks for me. You know how old this RDA is? You know how old this RDA is? This RDA is so old that they included, get a load of this shit. That's hilarious. You see this? Silica wicks. Silica wicks. That's what was included in this. Silica wicks. You don't believe me? Look at that. Look at that macro up close shot of silica wicks. You can't even tell. Silica wicks and just wire, not even coils. Just 3 pieces of wire and some silica wick. Should we try the silica wick? I think it's actually going to be impossible. Silica wick is terrible and it frays. It frays everywhere. As soon as you cut this, I don't think I could get this in here. Yeah, right. That's hilarious. Fucking silica wick. I kind of can't believe that that's a thing that exists, and it's in my hand right now still, silica wick. And not only that, this RDA packed in silica wick. You'd said to themselves, what's the best way for someone to build this? Oh, I know. Silica wick. If there's one thing that really shines on a triple vertical coil RDA, it's silica wick. Silica wick had a really long break-in period. Like a hyper long break-in period. Try to wick this for realsies now. I'm gonna pre-cut these. Actually, hang on. We need to, there's many things we have to do first. We got resistances to check. There it is. 0.16. Shit, that's not bad. It's reading a 0.16. What I'm going to do is go through the edge here on all of these. Like, I don't need to explain this, but I just would like to explain what I'm doing. I'm going to try to take my flathead screwdriver and get all of these coils up. Raised up. You know, so that we could get some cotton underneath them. Just doesn't work like I think it does. I might be able to do it with a tool on the inside. Yeah, it kind of worked. There's just wicking this is the next great frontier. This is going to be a nightmare. This is straight up nightmare fuel. Not even close, bud. All right. And then that's kind of it because I can't get any tweezers in here. Maybe my flathead can get... Holy shit. All right, let's try this. Yeah, give it to me. Okay. Oh, I didn't glow them. Shit. I know, chat. I know. Scroll up. Glow your coils. Yeah, here's the thing. I had to get out the dinky tweezers, these dinky tweezers. The tiny fine point tweezers that the camera will never focus on. These guys. Look how jacked up the tips of these tweezers are. I read the resistance and didn't even bother to glow it. I was like, oh, 0.16, perfect. Let's wick it. It's round wire. It's 16 watts, so it's not rocket surgery. We should be able to glow these all fairly evenly, fairly quickly. I might need more wattage, though. This math does not make any sense. This math is not checking out. Maybe I'm bad at math, but I don't think this math is checking out. It's reading a 1.16, so damn near a 0.2. Oh, okay, here we go. There we go. Now it's reading correctly. It's reading a 0.11. I was wondering why it was only giving me 1.5 volts if it was reading a 0.2, but it's not. It's a 0.1. It's a 0.11. Yeah, baby. Impressed yet? Old Grimm got some street cred left? No? All right, fine. I accept that. Good. Okay. We're glowing. We're glowing pretty evenly, and I think I have an idea on how to wick it. This is the half-hour retro vape. This is the yeah, glow! I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Daniel, yeah. There's not just a big lag, but there is also, I don't have my glasses on and I can't see the chat. And even when I do have my glasses on and I can see the chat, I still miss 99% of the things that happen in the chat. But, yes, I think this will work. One thing I will say about this round wire and this deck is, these wires are going nowhere. Literally nowhere. They're so firm, you can just pull the cotton straight through the top. We got one down. Look at that. A little puff of cotton on top even. And there's plenty of cotton in the deck. I'm glad we're ending the vlog like this. I'm glad we didn't end at 7. It's just my last vlog for a little bit, so, you know. You gotta go long. Okay. Thank you. Great. Trim. Trim a little bit more. Push the cotton back in the base. Trim the top. Busting! This is busting! It's actually not. It's the whatever's the what's the opposite of busting? What do the young kids say now? What's the opposite of bussin'? Is there an opposite of bustin'? I don't know why I ask questions. I can't see the chat. It's like anti-busting. It's the opposite of busting. This is the home stretch. I've never been so relieved in my life. This is great. And the thing is, I know it's going to vape like ass poo, so like I can't get that excited. Maybe I should have left the cotton on top, but that's what we ended up with, baby. That is 3 24 gauge Nichrome 80 round wire builds jammed into the iGo W8 vertical coil style. 0.11, freshly wicked. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hiya. Hiya, dude. Oh, Blake Vapes. I remember you. Now you're just Blake Weber and you're really funny. Okay, here's the thing. It's 7:30. I undeniably need to go take a bio break. It just undeniably needs to happen before we vape this and before we vape the last SuperGrimm. No, I'm just kidding. It's not SuperGrimm. Where did my BRB screen go? I have to go bio break. It's building up inside of me. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Slight detour. I did wash my hands. I still wiping. I'm not going to tell you what happened in that bathroom, but it was not a good thing. It was not pretty. In some states, completely illegal. So, make that what you will. So, the very last liquid that we get to taste in this joyous, such a breeze to build, you know? When I look back on it, I go, oh, that was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It wasn't not a nightmare. Am not recommending the iGo W8 to anybody. If you're thinking about buying one, don't, unless, you know, I don't know, unless you're really a glutton for punishment, but yeah, this is going to bring up some terrible memories for me. Not bad memories for me, just uncomfortable memories for me. Gum. This liquid tastes like watermelon gum. It's great. It's highly mentholated. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to put people off. It's not highly mentholated. It's mentholated. It's culotta. It's mint, cucumber, and watermelon. Tastes like gum. If I had to guess, tastes like gum. Trim the cotton off. Not enough airflow. Should I really trim that cotton down? You telling me to trim my cotton? Are you telling me to trim my cotton down, Tim? I'm just kidding, buddy. Okay, I will. Let's do it. I was just trying to make it even with the screw on top. We can give it a haircut. Just do our best Philip Wolf impression. You guys don't follow Philip Wolf on Instagram? You should. He is a hairstylist. He's a beautician. He's a fucking badass. The first time I went and got my hair cut by Philip Wolf, all we did, he knew who I was and I knew who he was, and all we did was talk about vaping. He's like, bro, remember the Caravellas from back in the day? I was like, fuck yeah. And all we did was talk about vaping. And he listens to metal. He's a good guy. I like him. I mean, he doesn't need me promoting him because he's doing just fine on his own, but I'll always promote people that I think are awesome, and Philip Wolf is awesome. He's just awesome. Now we have the arduous process. Probably take, 10, 20 minutes to get these all wet, all this cotton, because there's 10 metric feet of cotton in this. I used up all of my BP Mods cotton. It's just gone now. That's retro vaping. That's retro vaping, baby. It's happening. Gum. This liquid smells, tastes. I feel like I want gum in my mouth right now. Smelling the vapor is making me salivate because of the minty gum level in this. Gum. All right, so let's line up. Are there tabs? Or is it just real strong O-rings? If that's the case, we need some lubrication. Yeah. Okay. Look, okay, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. This is going to vape great. I have all the faith in the world right now in this, that it's going to vape great. It might not actually vape great, but there's a hole and you see a coil. Spin it around. There's a hole. You see the coil. Spin it around. There's a hole. You see the coil. Perfect. Perfection's been achieved. I'm going to close down this airflow about halfway all the way around, though. just feel like it's going to be a bit much, you know? Just feel like it's going to be a bit much. Let's get a really retro sick 510 drip tip on here. Nope, you're not going to fit, you jerk. Just try it. Yeah, there it is. That's the fucking... No, this one. This one. Because it matches. It's stainless. The Tribal Buddha. Yes. Nothing ridiculous about that setup. Nothing ridiculous about that. What do you think? That's awesome. That's just cool. Guar box mod. The iGo W8 and a freaking long Tribal Buddha drip tip. We got the last uncommon in here. The last uncommon. So, let's go. Press the fire button, count to 39, vape. Yeah. Let's see. If it's a 0.11, I'm not going to rock this at 30 watts. Let's try 62 watts. 62 watts on this monstrosity of the iGo W8. Cheers. Thank you guys for forcing me to do this. I mean, look, the flavor's good. It tastes like a watermelon gum. It's a really summery flavor. It's not, it's gum. It's not super watermelon forward. I don't want anybody expecting like some sort of watermelon lemonade or like pungent watermelon. It's not that. The watermelon is subtle. It's very behind the scenes. What this is all about is it's like when watermelon and cucumber and mint and colada all come together, it kind of just tastes like gum. It tastes like a sweet, minty gum. Never Demented Designs. Never worry about spitback on this. Never. Yeah. Dude, it just tastes like gum to me. It's so summery and so cooling and so minty and so colada, even right now. But it's not overly sweet. I just want to stress that none of these are really overly sweet. I think we got them to just the right level of sweetness. You know, I mean, anybody that's watched this YouTube for any period of time is probably pretty familiar with my liquid tastes and how I like things and how I don't like things and how I have a sweetness fence, that I don't like things to get too close to the sweetness fence or on the sweetness fence, especially over the sweetness fence. There is such a thing, in my opinion, as too sweet of an e-liquid, and I did not want to go down that road. I don't like using a lot of sweetener and super sweet. Gunks up the coils. This is a mellow. It's gum. I mean, I can't even explain it. It's gum. You were lying, Cherokee Vapor. You heard crackle? You didn't hear no crackle. Maybe you did. Maybe you did hear a crackle, Cherokee. There was a slight little bit crackle in here. This just tastes like gum. That's all I can say about this. There's something about watermelon, cucumber, mint. When it comes together, it tastes like a juicy, sweet gum. Like a minty, juicy, sweet ass, refreshing, cleanse your palate gum. If you're having, palate fatigue, which happens to everybody. It happens to me constantly. That's what I use Sokka's Curse for, Sokka's Mind Eraser for, is to like the palate cleansing. This is like chewing a piece of gum. You hanging at that sweetness fence, sick boy? Na, sweetness fence. Here's the thing. I can't talk shit on the way this iGo W8 vapes because it's vaping good. This airflow is smooth. I thought it would be all encumbered with like cotton and shit in there. It's not. It's smooth. It's swooshy. This is a pungent flavor. It's really minty, so I can't really judge the flavor other than tastes like gum. Actually, you know what this juice really tastes like? Like, if I'm being really honest, what this juice tastes like? It's gum. No, like double mint, like Wrigley's double mint gum. This liquid would have been my all day, every day when I first quit smoking cigarettes. I was a menthol fanatic. I just loved it. Anything the most menthol you could give me, I'm into it. Back in the day, my good buddies, who I'm still good buddies with, Vaporcast, they started Niquid, they started Flavors United. They're a huge manufacturer in the U.S. now, astronomical manufacturer. They make all sorts of e-liquids now, but back in the day when they were just starting out, they made a liquid. Was anybody around for the Vaporcast days? If anybody in the chat remembers Vaporcast, you just gained like 10 points of street cred in my world. Hang on. Yeah. Vaporcast was a podcast by three dudes, Jack, Scott, and Adam. Loved them. Loved the dudes. Loved hanging out with them. Loved going on their podcast. Anyway, they had a liquid line, and they had one liquid because they were menthol dudes too, and they had one liquid called Prothol that I'm convinced was just VG with menthol crystals in it. Just a shit ton of VG with a shit ton of menthol crystals in it. It was like the most cooling, mentholated thing ever, and I vaped a ton of it. I just loved it. I always re-upped my Prothol. I was on the Prothol program like I am with Eric. Eric monthly just sends me guava. I told him, I said, you need to keep me supplied with this. Please, it's the best thing I've ever had. So every month, I get 3 bottles of Deep Cuts because I go through 3 bottles of Deep Cuts guava jelly every single month. Prothol was that. Prothol was I go through bottles of Prothol every single week. Every single week, Prothol. I would go through so much Prothol. This is giving me some nostalgic Prothol vibes. But honestly, tastes like gum. That's it, Suvasti. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for keeping it real on Twitch. Appreciate you. I don't know that I ever had death by menthol. Check Atomizer. How did you... Are you new? Did you just show up? We were just talking about why didn't anybody name themselves Check Atomizer? You're Check Atomizer. I love this. This is going to be the laying in the pool on a hot day with a Miller High Life and this. And it's going to be everything. I can't wait to taste this not on a triple vertical coil round wire RDA. That's what I'm looking forward to. As for the iGo W8, what the fuck? Terrible. Awful, awful, awful. Don't buy it. Don't look at it. Don't vape it. Don't use it. I got to imagine that there were thousands, probably tens of thousands of people that purchased the iGo W8 because it came out in that time when you could just release anything, and everybody would buy it because it didn't matter. It was like the golden age of vaping. We were just all excited. What's next? What's that? What's that airflow do? What's that airflow do? What's that? What's that deck? Vertical coils, upside down coils, sideways coils, Clapton coils, alien coils. This was the time when you could sell anything. You could sell anything and people would buy it. And I guarantee you a shit ton of people bought the iGo W8 for some reason. X1, if Nick needs to finish the at least that bottle, no. No. I will not be continuing to use this. I will not be. Served its purpose. It's great. Honestly, here's the thing. I'll give this away to somebody. Not anybody here tonight, but if somebody wants the iGo W8, I will clean this out. I will put it all back together. I'll even leave my build in there if you want, and I'll just give it to you. Holy shit, you guys. Okay, this is officially the longest vlog in the history of vlogs, I think. We made it. Maybe I've gone longer. I don't remember. I've been streaming and vlogging for so long that they've all just meshed together into one big long stream in my brain. I can't pick out like when I talked about what. It's all, I feel like I started streaming in 2018, like I just hit stream and we haven't stopped. That's what it feels like in my brain. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I'm going to end this here. Let me go around the world one more time here. White chocolate peanut butter. Holy shit. Oh my God. The white chocolate peanut butter could be my favorite out of the bunch. Could be my favorite out of the bunch. That white chocolate peanut butter, holy crap. Mango? Come on, it's mango. Raspberry mango iced tea. Damn. That's so damn hell-ass good. We got the tobacco in the Type 2. I wish I could bring this with me to Germany. I would like to. Maybe would this impress anybody in Germany? In Germany, they have mountains of high-end vapes, mods, top coilers, RTAs. Do you think the J. Hayes Vindicator here? It's not called the Vindicator. What's it called? Inception. Do you think that would get me any street cred in Germany? You can expect these liquids to be available. Sure, I'll take any questions anybody might have. That's the tobacco. This is the first one we did. This is the Snickerdoodle cookie. Is this the Snickerdoodle cookie? Fuck yeah, it is. Give me this in my face. These should expected to be available on or around the Birmingham Vape Expo. Yeah, I'll get into those super chats, and I definitely will. It's my pleasure, Mary. Thank you. Hope your edible ruled. What did I just say? Available on or around the Birmingham Vape Expo time. We're kind of premiering these at that show and in the UK as well, or in the UK and in Germany. I think Vapors Cloud and SuperGood are going to be in Germany as well, at least Vapors Cloud. So, I mean, like 2 weeks. That's the timeline I'll give you. We're in the home stretch. This is like a 2 to 3 week period. This is it. You know, we I can't even explain to you like what's gone into this, how many back and forths we've had, how full that group chat is. It's just daily on the group chat. And I'm proud of these liquids. I'm honored to be working with SuperGood. I think they are the premier e-liquid manufacturer in the United Kingdom. I've loved all of their liquids, and I was a SuperGood fan before, you know, we were able to connect and do this liquid. I was just vaping their stuff, and I just loved it. And when the opportunity arose that old Grimm gets to work with SuperGood, it was like, well, yeah, like that's a no-brainer. You know, I had a couple false starts on my e-liquids. In 2019, I went to the UK to the Birmingham Vape Expo show with the sole mission. My goal was to find a manufacturer. That's all I wanted. I want to find a manufacturer that could maybe bring some of my ideas to life. Had a few false starts, honestly. A few liquids that didn't quite make it off the finish line. But this was meant to happen. Those were not meant to happen. It was meant to happen with SuperGood. Like I said, I see them as like the premier e-liquid manufacturer in the UK. Their flavors are just fire. They took our ideas, we brainstormed, and we came up with these incredible flavors. And they're just like, every single one of them blows me away. Even the gum. Even the gum on an iGo W8 still blows me away. Oh my God, that Snickerdoodle. That snickerdoodle, though. I can't say enough good things about these flavors. I'll stop ranting and raving about them now, but it's been a labor of love. It's been a labor of passion. We're all really excited about these flavors. We're all very excited and relieved to be getting to the finish line here after, literal years in development. It's uncommon, It's the idea that these are not common flavors. They're uncommon flavors, but the liquid itself, this is a pretty meta explanation, but the liquid itself is like vaping is what we have in common. You know what I mean? So that's the common part. We all have this in common. But the uncommon part is the actual flavors themselves. It's like it's a love letter to the vape community, and it's something new for the vape community. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how these all turned out. I'm stoked on these flavors. I'm stoked on SuperGood. I'll stop. Baked is hella going to exist. Are you kidding me? Baked pistachio, cornflake sugar cookie, those flavors rule still. But this is just for, this is for other people that can't get baked in the UK. You can't get baked in certain places. This is for the UK, EU market. These will be available wherever SuperGood is available. If you head over to GrimmGreen.com/SuperGood, it should answer some of your questions. It's liquid. There shouldn't be a whole lot of, whole hell of a lot of questions, I'd imagine. Let's end this vlog. I appreciate you guys sticking around. You're troopers, man. We've been going for hours. Hours now. It's crazy. Let's see what's up on these super chats. Yeah, you want to struggle with a retro vape? You do. Tyler B. Vapes like God's vagina. Nick GrimmGreen. April 27th, 2023. Colorized. YouTube apparently doesn't like anatomically correct terms. Well, listen, that iGo W8 did not vape like God's vagina, but it did vape like God's gum. That's what it's God's double mint gum. Thank you, Tyler B. Thank you for forcing me to do that retro vape. Fishy, that's very gracious of you. So you're asking me to ask you, so I guess I gotta, what's up with your hole? Ha! Just kidding. You seriously don't have to answer that. Hey, more seatbelt. Hey, love you. Hey, Fishy, love you. Ask me about my butthole. I got abducted by aliens and they did not probe my butthole. Surprisingly, I know. It's like what they do, apparently. New Wave Dave. Hey, chat. Hey, Nick. Love you. Hey, chat. Hey, New Wave Dave. Love you, bro. Love you guys. Barbara Burgess. Safe travels. Give my love to the UK. Love you, cuz. I will give my love to the UK. I'll spray my love all over the UK. You can't even stop me, Barbara. No one could stop me. I'm stoked. We're going to Germany next week with Kent. We're going to the UK the week after with Kent. We get to premiere the UnCOMMON line and unleash it upon the world, and it's going to be great. And I hope people are pumped on it, and I hope that, I hope there's some liquid here that speaks to you. I know that the world is full of e-liquids. That's not lost on me. These are uncommon flavors that I think are going to scratch people where they itch, where they may have not ever been scratched before. I hope to scratch you. Hope to scratch that itch for you. Let me take a quick look. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Nope. I got built to spill, though, for days. Crazy. Here we are. We're done. That's it. We did it. We even got a Cali burn with some tobacco out of it. Hello to Egypt from Southern California. West Coast, best coast. Represent. Home of Dr. Dre. Come on. They wrote songs about this state. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go. Let's get down the last of this. Yeah. You got to get the sediment at the bottom. Oh my God. Delicious. So tart, so tangy. That's it. Thank you guys. Listen, You can't tell me what to do with my love, Jangles. Okay, I won't spray it. Yeah, so welcome to the longest vlog. I appreciate you guys. Good night, everyone. Everyone have some shed time before bedtime. Exactly, Michael Redfern. Everyone have some shed time before bedtime. Be excellent to each other. Remember that vaping rules and combustion sucks. Remember that vaping is going to save 1 billion lives in our lifetime, I believe, and flavors are going to help it. And maybe the uncommon flavors will even help that along even more. Remember that, life is hard. It sucks most of the time. No one signed up for this. We're all just winging it. We're just trying to do the best we can, So don't pick at each other. Be kind to each other. Help each other out. Listen to each other. And that's where I leave you. Big love. And I love you guys seriously into the ground. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Back with another vlog. It'll probably be the Hall of Vape, haul video. We'll unpack everything from Hall of Vape in the Birmingham show. It's going to be great. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram are my jams. Twitter, obviously, every day, all day. It's my social media that I really get sucked into. And then Instagram, I love Instagram stories. So I put all sorts of stuff in my Instagram stories. Hall of Vape will be there. Birmingham will be there. Some of it will be on YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight, you guys. I appreciate you being here for another damn hell-ass fun vlog. I want to make sure that there's not one last super chat that I'm going to miss, maybe from Sewer Rug, because he usually kind of chimes in at the end, but maybe he's eating oatmeal or something. 8, 9, 10. No, it's too late for oatmeal. Thank you, guys. Follow me on social media. I'll bring you along with the trip. It'll make it feel like you're there. You will be at Hall of Vape. You will. I plan on taking so many pictures and videos. It's the best vape show I have ever been to, you guys. It's the best vape show I've ever been to. And I've been to a shit ton of vape shows. So with that said, I'm going to say goodnight. Finally, I'm saying goodnight. I love you. Be excellent. Turn up the milk. Turn up the milk. Powder your patio furniture. Juice your cat. And, live that vape life. Peace out, everyone. We're going to end this as we have been ending it because I don't have an intro or an outro anymore. So I think this is just the outro to the vlog from now on. It's my bro. It's my BFF, Homeboy OC, whom I love and miss tremendously. Good night, you guys. Everyone, yo-yoy. I'll see you on the Discord. Peace and reason. Peace and reason.
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun 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 dun. I believe I can fly.